4,000 miles away from his bedroom in the UK, covering all your favorite sports, he's high in demand. From baseball to football, he's got every angle covered. He's gonna watch your team, even when they get smothered. It's Heist, it is Jolly Good Takes. Introducing your host, Liam.
How's it going, everybody? And welcome to this live stream for game number 3 between the Detroit Tigers and the San Francisco Giants. Hope everybody is doing well on this Sunday game. And Shardar, Wilson, Bob, Anthony, Spencer, Juice, and Fourth and Fiction. How's it going, everybody? Hopefully you've had a great weekend. And Pizza, if you're in there as well. Hope everything is going well. The Giants will look to take the series. As next forward, let's go. Next forward, welcome to Jolly Good Takes. And you're early, so shout out to you next forward. Welcome to Jolly Good Takes. Let us know where you're listening from. As Sensor, hi Bob, Shardar, Wilson, and Anthony. Wilson, let's win this series and you'll never walk alone, says Spencer. Yes, let's win this series today. And actually, we've got a good pitching matchup for you guys. It's going to be Troy Melton for the Detroit Tigers up against Logan Webb for the San Francisco Giants. It's a very good pitching matchup. A rare good pitching matchup for the Giants since they've not got many good starting pitchers. You could argue they've only got one good starting pitcher. And Shardar, what's up, Shardar? How are you? And the Giants then, let's hope they perform better than they did last night, because last night was embarrassing, really. 8-0 they lost last night. That was a tough watch. Let's hope they play better today and we get a more entertaining game. As I'll get into the lineups in just 1 second. Anthony, how are you? And Juice, everyone's expecting a W with our ace on the hill. Juice, ace. Let's see if they do get the W. As Logan Webb burner account, what's up, non-aces? Insane, or Logan Webb, LWBA, what's up, how are you? Let's get into the starting lineups for today's game. It's going to be Kevin McGonigal, this Tiger starting lineup. It's going to be Kevin McGonigal, Gleyber Torres, Dylan Dingler will be the DH, not the catcher today, followed by Riley Green, Colt Keith, Spencer Torkelson, Max Clark, Valencia will be your catcher today, and then Zach McKinstry will be in right field. So a little tweak in the lineup for the Detroit Tigers. As don't disrespect, all right, Logan Webb burn account. He's definitely not. As shout out, I want to see Boom Boom Baseball for the San Francisco Giants in the first inning. Hey, you know what? That counter, oh, well, I need to point this way. That counter is getting closer to 100. It did not move yesterday. Let's see if it gets to 100 today. It is a day game, so maybe it will. As Bob, Niners, I'm firing Kyle Shanahan. I would fire Kyle Shanahan. Bob, a lot of people are the same as you. They would fire Kyle Shanahan as well. We'll see if they do. I don't think they will at the start of the season. We'll see if they have a bad year, if they do fire Kyle Shanahan. Interesting. A lot of people are saying, hey, this story about this car crash is not true. If the truth comes out, he could be in trouble. We'll see, Bob. I don't know if that's what you're hinting at, as we're going to get into the San Francisco Giants starting lineup. And leading off yet again will be the DH Bryce Eldridge, followed by Jung-Hoo Lee in right field. Willie Adames will be the shortstop. Rafi Devers at first base. Basabe, the second baseman. Drew Gilbert will be the center fielder. Daniel Suzak will be batting 7th. He will be the catcher for the Giants today. Grant McCray will be the left fielder. And Christian Koss will be the third baseman. God, you know what? No bloody Kennedy. But hey, Christian Koss ain't much better. And Spencer, what are they saying? I haven't been paying attention. Basically, Spencer, they've just said that Kyle Shanahan, he's basically lied about what actually happened in the accident. Don't know why he would lie about the accident and admit that it was his fault. I don't get it, but that's what they're saying. As Ed Luis Diaz had another blown save yesterday, Dodgers still won though. Dodgers still won though. Wilson, what's annoying is that Diamondbacks, they scored the 1 run, they hit another triple, and then they had runner at third, nobody out, and they couldn't get that run in. And then that cost them the game. And the Dodgers snapped their 7-game losing streak, I believe. As the Athletics then, they were trailing last time I looked against the Red Sox. However, they have now taken a 4-3 lead, looking to take the series over at Fenway Park. And Wilson, apparently his car was on autopilot mode. Wilson, I don't know what to believe. I really don't. That's what he says, but you believe what you want to believe. I don't really know. Shardar, the San Francisco Giants will score 3 home runs back-to-back 1 home run by Devers, 1 home run by Lee, and 1 home run by Bryce Eldridge. Well, shout out. Hopefully they do. I would very much be for that. We'll see who hits home run number 100 as well on the boom boom counter. That should be pretty interesting. As Logan Webb burn on count, they are saying Logan Webb should be the QB of the Niners instead of that bum Purdy. Do you actually think Purdy's a bum insane, or are you just saying that? I actually like Brock Purdy. As Juice, Santa Clara County covered up Shanahan's wreck. They probably did, Juice. You are probably right there. And Spencer, sad news, the former Niner running back and Hall of Famer Roger Craig has dementia. Really, Spencer? I did not see that. That's not good. Roger Craig, one of the best running backs in 49ers history. Him and McCaffrey, probably, and Frank Gore would be your top 3 running backs. Not good to see Roger Craig with dementia there. As Goad Raiders, insane. I thought you didn't like a team. He's just trying to wind people up. I mean, I know Logan Webb's an A's fan, so I'm guessing he's probably a Raiders fan as well. As Kyle Shanahan said it is his baseball because he said usually puts it on idle pilot. It's his car. And Shadow, Bryce Eldridge will hit home run number 100. All right. And Wilson, that's so sad. This is Webb, not insane. All right. And Spencer, sure is Wilson. So, Logan, then you're about to pitch on the mound, so tell us then, what's it like, how you're feeling, as Kevin McGonigal, as I said earlier, is going to lead off for the Detroit Tigers. Beautiful day at the ballpark. No one, well, no clouds in the sky, as I always say. You can see the other side of, you can see Oakland in the background across the water as, hey, the ballpark, not very full, but we'll see. As Wilson, was Shanahan on the piss? Wilson, it wouldn't surprise me. It really would not surprise me. He said he was very reliant on the technology, which I don't know if I believe Shanahan when he says he had no worries about the technology, the autopilot. Kyle Shanahan to me seems like a guy that would always have worries. That's just my opinion. But look, I wouldn't get mad or fire him over anything. To be honest, it is what it is. He had an accident. Move on. So I figured there was more to the story, that the way nobody was saying anything about it made it pretty clear that something was being covered up. So I think so. As Logan Webb then, he throws a sinker, changeup, sweeper, cutter, four-seam fastball. This is a first for me, by the way. As the pizza has arrived, Yankees are losing 2-1 in extra innings. Pizza, good luck to your Yankees. Shadow, if the Giants hit 3 home runs back-to-back, it'll be one of the greatest things for the fans to witness at the ballpark. Shadow, absolutely. Although, Shadow, you can't say back-to-back. You got to say back-to-back-to-back if it's 3 home runs. As the outfield for the Giants will be McCray, Gilbert, Lee. The infield will be Koss, Adames, Basabe, Devers, and Suzak. Logan Webb, the Gold Glover, will be the starting pitcher as well. As Wilson, maybe Bader needed autopilot on that scooter. As Robert, what's up, Robert? How are you doing? Yes, see you in a few weeks. Can't wait to come out. It should be a ton of fun. No, Wilson, he definitely did. Although I don't think Shanahan quite crashed into a fire truck. Could be wrong. They may not be saying the truth, but I don't think it was quite a fire truck. As we are ready for the first pitch here, and Logan Webb, who's in the windup, he is going to fire the first pitch. Here it is. High, and the count is 1-0. That's how that game gets started. Robert was at the game yesterday. Hey, Robert, I didn't watch the Giants Sports Talk Live, but I did see you went on Giants Sports Talk Live. Yesterday's game, it was a bit of a snooze fest. Hey, at least you can enjoy the ballpark and the food, right? But the actual game itself, that was a tough watch. For me, it's still today. For me, I haven't gone to bed. This is 2-0 here to McGonigal. Logan Webb in the windup. He is going to fire the 2-0 pitch, and it is a swing and a miss on a good changeup, and that'll be the first strike of the day, and the count is 2-1. And Shadow, Liam, you should try chicken biryani. It's an Indian rice dish with chicken spices. It's really good. I mean, if you like Indian food, you should try that out. Shadow, thank you for the recommendation. As the 2-1 pitch there is a drive to right field. Lee, is going to make the catch as he barely has to move for out number 1. That was well hit from Kevin McGonigal, the Detroit Tigers shortstop, but straight to Jung-Hoo Lee, who makes the catch. As Pizza, good early morning, Liam. My Yanks lost. Pizza, well, you know what? Hopefully the Giants can win. I know it's not quite your Yankees winning, but let's hope San Francisco Giants can do that. As here's Gleyber Torres, band 261. Logan Webb in the one that he will fire the pitch. It is a cold strike on a sweeper on the inside corner, and the count is 0-1. And oh, insane, honestly. Yeah, you are not wrong, but if you're going to do that after referee out, fair enough. As no Peterson, no, I'm going to bed after this. I just stayed up through the whole day, and then I'm going to bed after this. As that pitch is high, and it's called a strike, and we're going to get an ABS challenge from, sorry, it's called a ball, and we're going to get an ABS challenge from Suzak. My God, what an awful challenge. And the Giants, they've already lost it. 3 inches above the zone, and Daniel Suzak, nobody on in a 1-0 count, decided to, or in an 0-1 count, decided to challenge that. That was pure stupidity. There's a weak ground ball to the shortstop, Adamas. Adamas will field it cleanly. He will fire it over to Devers. Devers will step on the bag for out number 2. That is one of the worst challenges I think I may have ever seen. Given the context and the scenario, that made absolutely no sense. Why are we challenging a pitch, first of all, that's 3 inches above the zone? And then it's the first inning, nobody on in an 0-1 count. As Logan Webb bearing account, easy work, another perfect game incoming. What are we talking about? As the 0-0 pitch here to Dylan Dingler is going to be a cool strike on the outside corner with the sweeper. And the count's 0-1 Shardol. I'm Indian, and I'd like to give some Indian food recommendations to the fans of the UK. Shardol, we've got some good Indian places over here. Probably not as good as what you've got over there in America. There's a fly ball to left field. This one is going to be caught by Grant McRae. And Logan Webb, just like that, is through at the top of the first. Due up for the Giants will be Bryce Eldridge, Jung-Hoo Lee, and Willie Adamas. As, Shadal, I got you. Anthony, you bet on the Giants winning today? I don't blame you. I actually think with Logan Webb on the mound, it'd be kind of typical Logan Webb. When the season was important, he wasn't as good. His last outing against the Rangers, when after the trade deadline, he went 6 innings, no runs. Hey, we'll see what he can do today against the Tigers. The Tigers lineup has actually been, I know they only scored 2 runs in game 1. They've been getting a lot of base runners on. They've just not been getting that hits with runners in scoring position until the 7th inning yesterday. So they are quite a hot offense. The Detroit Tigers is pizza. Let's go D-backs over the Dodgers. That's game 3. That should be a good game there, the rubber match there. As Wilson, I've heard the UK has great Indian food. Wilson, it really does have great Indian food. It really does. That's one thing the UK does do well when it comes to food. Shardol, chicken tikka masala is a curry consisting of roasted and marinated chicken pieces in a creamy spice sauce. It's thought to have been created in Britain. Shardol, that's one thing with curry is a lot of curries were created in Britain as well. And no, chicken tikka masala, that's very common, very popular. I've had that a few times. I do like it. I'm not big on spice, but the right spice, and it's pretty nice. As Logan, I've heard the UK as someone who called me a non-ace. Yeah, you're looking at him right here, Logan. You're looking at the guy right here, this idiot right here. And Anthony, bet on Logan Webb and Hauser, days the Giants win. It's embarrassing you're even saying Adrian Hauser. But you know what? Is it crazy Adrian Hauser may be the second best pitcher in our rotation? I tell you, it's so not a big fan of Indian food. Too spicy for me. Spencer, I'm the same. That's why I like non-spicy curry. As Shardol, I love having chicken tikka masala with naan bread and rice and some yogurt. Shardol, I did have naan bread earlier today. As here's Bryce Eldridge. Eldridge will swing through that fastball, and the count is 0-1. Bryce, not been very good in the last month. A 93 WRC plus, which means he's been 7% below league average, as he will take a pitch high, and the count is even at 1-1. Wait a minute. Troy Melton is the starting pitcher for the Tigers. Melton, he's been very, very good this season. He's 7-1 with a 1 point. It says a called strike on the outside corner, and the count's 1-2. A 1.58 ERA in 12 games. So it's not going to be easy for the Giants out there, as the 1-2 pitch to Eldridge will be down and inside, and the count's even at 2-2. Melton, not a very big guy at all. As Wilson, Grayson Rodriguez with another stinker. Grayson Rodriguez, I just don't think he has it, does he? As there's a pitch high and outside, and the count is full here. And Pizza Internet is holding up surprisingly. Let's go A's. Your internet's holding up. My internet's holding up, surprisingly. We got a storm where I am right now. There's thunder, lightning. It's chucking it down. There's a foul ball down the first base line, and the count will remain 3-2. Anthony Blade Tidwell is scheduled tomorrow. You know what? I couldn't watch game one. I was on the plane when Blade Tidwell first pitched. Excited to see what he's got in store. I know he gave up a few runs early, but looks good after that. Zeljic is going to pop up the 3-2 pitch to left field. This one is going to be caught by McGonigal, who's in there at shortstop today for out number 1. And Shitwell, not Tidwell. Oh, my God. Come on. He's not that crap. He's actually... I actually like Blade Tidwell. I don't know how good he is, but he's not Shitwell. And Juice Eldridge plummeting. Juice, he's still young, 21. He'll be fine. I'm not worried about Bryce Eldridge. Just got to go through growing pains. Any player goes through growing pains. Right now, Bryce Eldridge, it's his turn as Lee takes a cool strike on the inside corner, and the count is 0-1. Lee, he's not plummeting as he will ground that one foul. The count goes to 0-2. He's batting .301, 330 over his last 10 games. As looking at Troy Melton's pitch mix, he throws a 4-seam fastball, cutter, slider, splitter, sinker, and curveball. As there is a swing and miss by Jung-Hoo Lee on a nasty splitter, and that'll be out number 2. Lee is made to look like a fool. And Shadow, you should watch Saturday Night Live UK. Shadow, I did watch Saturday Night Live UK, the first episode. Not really my sense of comedy, but hey, I get why people like it. I just, I'm a bit thick in the brain. Scott, good afternoon, Scott. How are you? Good to see you, Scott. Kyle Schwarber then. Turn it on, Scott. We'll see if he goes on a tear here over the next month. As the first pitch to Adamas was outside for a ball. Now the second pitch is also high for a ball. And the count is 2-0. Shardol. SNL is a British live sketch comedy show. Yep, it is, Shardol. Do you like the American version? Scott, you're pissed off. Anthony, Tidwell was better than Wisdom and Roop. As there is a little pop up to left field. This could be trouble as it's going to be caught by a sliding Riley Green, who actually destroys the ground and he makes the catch. But the Giants go down in order. Quick first inning there for both teams. They both go down in order. We go to the top of the second. Due up for Detroit will be Riley Green, Colt Keith, and Spencer Torkelson. The Giants and the Tigers looking to win this rubber match and take the series at Oracle Park. And Scott Kirkering gave up 3 runs, all with 2 outs in the 8th inning. Really, Scott, to me, that's the biggest weakness in your bullpen. Is apart from Johan Duran, who have you got? Ryan Kirkering, he's good, but he's a bit shaky. Caleb Killian, I know you traded for. He's a bit shaky. As Logan, I really should demand a trade. Hey, I'd be all for the Giants trading you. I really would. Go get somewhere where you're actually going to win. As Logan, I'm demanding a trade to the Savannah Bananas. Hey, did any of you guys see the insane play in the Savannah Bananas game? Either today or yesterday. I just saw it just before we came on the live. The guy did like some backflip, spinning catch. I thought, bloody hell. That's more insane than the Giants. And Scott, the bullpen is ass. So unless they get hot, Scott, that could be your downfall. The bullpen, I know last year the Dodgers won the World Series without a good bullpen, but very rarely do you see a team win the World Series with a terrible bullpen. As Shardo, the American version is way more funny than the UK version. Shardo, have you ever actually watched the UK version, though? As Scott Kirkland ain't a high leverage guy. He doesn't have the balls to pitch late in the game. That's what you should have traded for any Giants relief pitcher. They definitely have the balls to pitch late on, Scott. I'm only joking. So if you've not hit that like and subscribe button, please do. We'll try and get to 20 likes. That's always the goal. We stream games every day. My name's Liam. This is Jolly Good Takes. As Spencer, that may cost you in the playoffs. Bad pen, we will see. Yep, Spencer, I agree. Probably will cost them in the playoffs. Scott, lol, thanks for making me laugh. It's all good. As there's a pitch inside, and the count is even at 1-1 to Riley Green. Batting 275. I didn't see the first pitch. So was it a strike, a violation? No, it was just a cool strike on the sweeper. I apologize, as there's a pitch inside. The count's 2-1. And can't wait to pitch a perfect game wasted today. That would be the most Giants thing ever. Logan Webb goes 9 innings, gives up no hits, no walks, no runners. But the Giants don't score either. As there is a ground ball off Riley Green's foot. He's in a little bit of pain, and he is going to need a little bit of time here. And the count is even at 2-2. And Spence, you know what? That's what the Giants had, right? And Shardo, the intro for Saturday Night Live UK, has taken it from the American version SNL. Shardo, though, have you actually watched the show outside the intro? Then if you have, then fair enough. If you haven't, then you can't comment on which one's better. Although I would say the American one is better. I haven't watched both. Although I've watched more of the American version than the UK version. There's a close pitch just outside on a sweeper, at 86 miles an hour. And the count is full. And hey, LWBA, you don't want to give up a walk here to lead off the inning, as the pitch is going to be a called strike free as Riley Green goes down, taking a sweeper on the outside corner, and the count, the count will be 0-0 because that's out number 1. Backwards strike there. And Fourth and Fiction, what's up, Fourth and Fiction? How are you? Liam, at this point, I'd rather watch your streams than the Mariners games. At least here you can talk to the commentator. Hey, Fourth and Fiction, what's going on with Seattle? I call them the sleeping giant. They should be doing way better than they are, but it's just not happening for them this year. There's a cool strike down the middle on a sweeper to Colt Keith. And the count is 0-1. Keith batting 272. But I appreciate that, Fourth and Fiction. You know what? The Giants, they're kind of the same. At least in here we can all talk. As there's a ground ball to Koss. Koss will field it cleanly. He will fire it over to Devers for out number 2. But no, I agree, Fourth and Fiction. Being able to talk with the chat is the best thing for me. Being able to talk to you guys, as I said, the community we built here is amazing. It's just awesome to come on every day and catch up with everyone. Even if, to me, it's weird that I've done this for 2 days. 2 games in 1 day today. It's crazy. And Shardol, I'll get to it, Shardol. There's a pitch low to Spencer Torkelson, and the count is 1-0. Torkelson, batting 224, a 314 on base, 421 slugging, 20 home runs, 59 RBIs. As the 1-0 pitch from Logan Webb here is going to be a cool strike on the outside corner, and the count is even at 1-1. Actually, Fourth and Fiction, I was watching the start of your video earlier on your channel. I just thought, hey, I'm going to check it out. And I actually liked the way it was going. And Shardol, I haven't watched the UK version yet. And there's a drive to left field. This one is going to be a fair ball. Down third base line, McRae is going to get to it and crash into the boards there in left field as he makes a strong throw to Basabe at second. That'll be the first hit of the game. And Logan Webb, your perfect game's over. As there's a base hit single with 2 outs. But no, Shardo, I watched the American version way more than the UK version. I like the American version better. And they're showing your son on the TV. Shardo, hey, that's fair enough. And Spencer, Rangers came into today's game in the 3rd wildcard spot. And just a game over 500. That is a close pitch. We're going to get another challenge here from Daniel Suzak. Remember, the Giants, they have 1 challenge remaining after Suzak bunted on an awful pitch. That one, though, is successful, and the count will be 0-1. A good challenge there, as that whole ball was in the strike zone pretty comfortably. And Fourth and Fiction, I'm working on editing a video right now while watching. There we go, Fourth and Fiction. There we go. I'll definitely check that out. There is a foul ball. This one from Max Clark. Koss in foul territory. He is going to make the catch to end the inning. Clark goes down on a, on a catch. What's it called? If you were scoring that. Just an F5. Or not a fly out, but just a 5 I put if I was scoring the game. Which I will be after. As though we go to the bottom of the second. Due up for the Giants will be Rafi Devers, Basabe, and Drew Gilbert. Now we get to, after these 3 batters, kind of get to the AAA lineup. It's bottom of the 5th. Bloody hell, we ain't quite there yet. It's the bottom of the 2nd. And Bob, I just read it out, Bob. So hopefully you got that, Bob. Let me know if you got that. Spencer, that is a strike. Will be overturned mid-2nd, F5. I guess you could call it an F5. As fake news, I didn't give up a hit. Logan Webb, what are you talking about? You didn't give up a hit. Come on. And Wilson, is Torkelson a bust? It's a good question. Is Spence Torkelson a bust? I mean, I always think if you come up to the major leagues and you're somewhat decent, which Spencer Torkelson, he's not great, he's somewhat decent. I think it's a disappointment for the number 1 overall pick. Would I say bust? I wouldn't say bust, if that makes sense. Sit down, Tigers. All right, Insane. Just wait till you pitch the full game. I'll be saying that after you have a good outing. Then the Tigers fans will be coming for you if you stink it up. Spencer, he is on the fringe. Yeah, I agree, Spencer. He's on the fringe. Not what you want from the first overall pick, but, I mean, he still got to the MLB, which is pretty good. As Bob, I saw that McRae is starting today. Yes, Bob, Grant McRae is the left fielder today. So, that's good. And Spencer, still young. He is still young. I mean, he's had some good seasons, so I would say there's still potential in there. As Devers is going to foul off the first pitch, and the count is 0-1. Devers wearing the number 16. Batting .247 on the season, .319 on base, .475 slugging, 24 home runs, 64 RBIs, 0-1 pitch is high, and the count is even at 1-1. Spencer, Jays threatening in the top half of the inning, but don't score. What is the score between the Blue Jays and the Phillies? As there's a ball in the dirt, and the count is 2-1. And, Bob, I saw McRae starting. Yes, but, well, I did read that one out already. Spencer, 5-5. Hey, that's been a good entertaining series. I don't think you could get much better from a series. As there is a high pitch, but Devers did swing at it, and it's 2-2 as he missed it. Giants, they are in their white Giants uniforms. I like these uniforms, the classic home ones. As Devers will swing at a nasty splitter at 90 miles an hour in the dirt. Woof. That'll be out number 1 by the strikeout. Good pitch there from Troy Melton. That's why he's been so successful, because that splitter just drops out the bottom of the zone. As Juice, new emoji today. I like that emoji. Bye-bye 40K. Juice, bye-bye 40K indeed. Down the drain right there, as that brings up Basabe. Basabe will take a cool strike at the knees, and the count is 0-1. And we are seeing right now why Troy Melton's been so effective. Locating his pitches, nasty movement. There's a pitch down and outside, and the count is even at 1-1. A good slider there. Slavis Basabe, batting .296 on the season, 3 home runs, 8 RBIs, a 977 OPS. As that pitch is going to be down and outside, and the count is 2-1. Giants, they are looking to win this game. As hey, Soriano Denny, I appreciate that. Shout out to you. Welcome to the Jolly Good Takes community. As there's a drive to left field. It's a foul ball, and they break there from the Tigers' point of view. The count is 2-2. And Bob, is Logan Webb going to have a complete game? So far, not so bad. Bob, will he have a complete game? I don't know, though. We'll see. As Ketel Marte, 2-run home run. Really? So Diamondbacks beating LA. And Spencer, welcome Soriano. Yes, shout out to you. I appreciate it. There's a pitch outside, and the count is full to Basabe. Basabe out of Venezuela, Barberas, 25 years old, sorry. He's going to hit a pop-up on this high fastball up and in. This one should be out number 2, as it will be the second baseman, Gleyber Torres, to make the catch for the second out. So 2 down. And I tell you what, perfect 3-2 pitch there. It was a strike, so he couldn't take it, Basabe. Up, in on the hands. Just great pitching there. There's actually a lot of boats in the cove today. A lot of kayaks. My God. Why are there so many kayaks in the cove? As there's a line drive to right field for Gilbert. That one is going to be a base hit. It's going to get by the right fielder into triple alley. Going to get to the wall. Going to get all the way to the 4-1-5 sign. Gilbert is round in second. He is going to get to third base standing up. That will be a 2-out triple for Drew Gilbert. And the Giants have their first runner in scoring position. And Bob, why does Ketel Marte always hurt the Giants? He's a Giants killer, Bob. That's why he's a Giants killer. And Spencer says, nice. Wilson, all right. Now it is down to Daniel Suzak to try and drive in Drew Gilbert. Gilbert, I feel like Gilbert gets a lot of stick, but that OPS is slowly rising, now at 680 for the young 25-year-old centre fielder, as Suzak will take a four-seam fastball right down the middle for a called strike, and the count is 0-1. Insane. All right, I'm done with this gimmick, lol. Insane. If they were keeping up the no-hitter or perfect game, as there's a sharp ground ball to the third baseman who will fire it over to Torkelson for out number 3, and the Giants do not score as Suzak goes down on a 5-3 ground out. We go to the top of the third. It is 0-0 between your San Francisco Giants and Detroit Tigers. But no, insane. I tell you, look, if he was doing a perfect game, I don't blame you for sticking on it. But even you now admitting it was a gimmick. Insane. I will admit this now. I did have a little bit of doubt if it was actually you. I was like 99% sure, but I did have that 1% like, what happens if it's not actually Insane? And you just go by the name Insane. You play along, but it is. As did you see what Gilbert did yesterday, Liam? He deserves it. Insane. I did not see what Drew Gilbert did yesterday. You've got to tell me. Let me know. I did see, Insane, the Steven Risotto impression of Dave Fleming that you got reposted on. That was pretty funny. That was pretty good. And then I was watching Dave Fleming's reaction to the impression. He didn't seem very happy about it, to be honest. He thought, oof. I tell you what, I've got to have a word with him. Got to go out to eat. But no, I did not see what Drew Gilbert did. Insane. You got to tell me. Which, Insane, it's crazy you say yesterday, because to me, it's all one day, as I said. I woke up at 4 a.m. It's now 2:30 a.m. Really got no sleep. I was scared, actually. I was going to try and go to sleep before the stream today, but I was scared I was going to sleep through it. So I just didn't. And we're here now, which is fine. I just go to sleep afterwards. As Insane, Insane. That was bad. But did you see what Leonard did in left field yesterday, which was even worse? My God, it was embarrassing. It was almost like he turned into a soccer player. The ball came, pop-up ball, and he's just like, okay, I've got it. All of a sudden, it just goes over his head, and he's diving like a goalkeeper, trying to tip it over the post, or the crossbar. So I tell you, the Giants' defense was abysmal yesterday. It really was embarrassing. There's Susan Slusser is there before the game, getting honoured. Nope, that's not Susan Slusser. I take that back. Sorry. There's a called strike at the knees to the new batter, Valencia, and the count is 0-1. Logan Webb will fire the pitch. It wasn't a called strike. That was a ball, and the count's 2-0. My bad. As Dave takes himself and his wigs very seriously. Juice, he definitely does. He really does. As Spencer looked like Onana. Hey, you know what he did? Because Onana wouldn't have saved anything as well, Spencer. There's a ball in this 3-0 right now to Valencia. Valencia banned 395 and 816 slugging, 4 home runs. Crazy. There's a perfect 3-0 pitch, on the outside corner, and the count is 3-1. And Wilson, I'd love to see the Giants do a Dave Fleming wig giveaway. Hey, I'd just fly out just to get one. As the 3-1 pitch is fouled off his foot, and the count will be full. And Spencer, United's old keeper, yep. And Wilson, Onana, the flappy-handed melt. He was so bad. I wish Man United kept him. That's how bad he was. So full count here to Valencia. Webb at 27 pitches so far. You want to be at about 45 pitches after this inning. So right now he is well under. As the 3-2 pitch will be just inside. And that will be a walk and a leadoff walk. And that could spell trouble. Never want to walk anybody, especially not the leadoff hitter. So runner at first, nobody out here in the top of the third. As Isabel, what's up, Isabel? Hope you're having a great Sunday. Hope you had a great weekend, Isabel. Hope it's all doing well. How are you? How's the weather over there in Anaheim? And hey, your Dodgers, they finally snapped their 7-game losing streak yesterday. There's a ball high and outside to Zach McKinstry, and the count's 1-0. McKinstry, he's had a very good game for the Tigers. He's had a very good series for the Tigers. Good stuff for the number 9 hitter, as there is a called strike on a sweeper, and the count's even at 1-1. And Juice Wilson, it was sponsored by KMBR. He wouldn't say a peep. Hey, there we go. And Spencer, he couldn't catch a cold holding an ice cream. Damn, leadoff walks are not good. They really aren't. It's a 1-1 pitch to Zach McKinstry is going to be a high fly ball. This one to right field. Lee coming sprinting in. He is going to make the catch. No throw over to first as the first baseman, as Valencia gets back to first base safely for out number 1. I thought that ball may be trouble as Lee came sprinting in, but he did have time to make the catch. So 1 down. And Insane, isn't it funny how she lives in Anaheim and is a Dodgers fan while just messing with you? Insane, I mean... If you were in LA, would you really be an Angels fan? I mean, how bad have they been? I mean, I would if I was growing up, but a lot of people, they are going to pick their Dodgers. There's a called strike to McGonigal. McGonigal, he's 0 for 1 today. He hit a line out in the first inning to the right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. McGonigal batting .286. He had 3 hits in game 1 of the series. One of my favorite players, my favorite name in baseball, Kevin McGonigal. 0-1 pitch to him here from Logan Webb is going to be high. And the count is 1-1. And Insane, Liam, I'm in LA and I'm a Giants fan. I know, Insane, I know. But picking between the Giants and the Dodgers is a little bit different. Picking between the Dodgers and the Angels. As Andrew says, though, the Giants suck. As welcome, Andrew. The Giants do suck. Hey, picking between the Angels and the Giants this year, you might as well pick the Angels if you live in LA because the Giants have been awful. But no, Andrew, you know what? You fit in the chat brilliantly with those emojis. Just the perfect emojis to describe this season. As Juice, I'm sure Juice will leave some in the chat as well. As welcome, Andrew. Let us know where you're listening from as well, Andrew. You're a Dodgers fan. The 2-1 pitch there is going to be foul down the third base line. Great play by the ball dude. Whoa, the Giants ball dude made a great play. I do not believe it. He's like, yeah, he just did that. He's like, yeah, baby. What a great play there. There we go. I didn't think he knew much about it. That was one of the coolest things he's ever done. There we go. And, hey, he gave a thumbs up. As the 2-2 pitch is a ground ball. This one to Basabe. Basabe will glove flip it to Adames. Adames will throw it over to Davis for a 4-6-3 double play. Brilliant stuff there. Woo! That was great. I got to say, that was great. As can I be your fave? I am a Giants fan. Can I be your fave? Welcome. Let us know who you support. As brilliant stuff there. And Andrew, I'm a Dodgers fan. Hey, any fans are welcome, Andrew. Of course, I'm a Giants fan, so there is a rivalry there naturally. But no, any fans welcome. I've got great experiences with Dodgers fans, apart from Insane. And no, I'm joking. As Pizza, Andrew, I know you from Max Coverage TV. You always say the Yankees are the best team in the league. Andrew, what's going on? Surely the Dodgers are the best team in the league, right? No, can I be your favourite? I am a Giants fan. Spencer, smash the like button if you haven't already. Yes, please do hit that subscribe and like button. If you like what you see, never force anybody to do it, but it would be appreciated as we're on the road to 400 subscribers. But Form and Fiction, all right, I'm done editing. Where are we? Right, well, Form and Fiction, could you write a better script for the Giants? Could you say, can we make the Giants more entertaining? And Spencer, we're trying to get to 20. Yes, that's always the goal. But Andrew, do you live in LA? And can I be your fave? Let us know where you live as well. As, you know what? I don't normally do it, but I'm going to do it today. I'm going to put on the Giants hat. Let me put on the Giants hat. There we go. So, yes, I am a Giants fan. There we go. If you can't tell now, then you must be blind. But I am wearing the orange Giants hat now. As Andrew, you live in California. Nice, Andrew. And Shardole, I can't believe the Giants are in the bottom of the third inning and it's still nothing ball game between the Tigers and the Giants. Andrew, where in California do you live, if you don't mind me asking? I live in the UK, so I will definitely not be doing anything weird, don't worry. As Isabel, good Liam, Anaheim is fine. Yes, the Dodgers snapped a 7-game losing streak. It felt like that. Well, you said 70. It definitely weren't 70. Not quite the Giants losing streak. There's a foul ball from Grant McRae, and the count is 0-1. And Pizza, Liam, it's a joke. He always says Yankees are the worst in the league. Oh, really? But Max Coverage TV says Andrew said the Yankees are the best team in the league, lol. Hey, there you go. Is that LA County? There you go, Andrew. I'll be honest, I don't know places really outside of San Francisco. As there's a line drive straight to Torkelson for out number 1. But hey, how many do you get to go to the games, Andrew? I'm interested. How many games do you get to go to a year? Because I don't go to any of the games, which is sad. But I am going out to San Francisco at the end of the month, so I will get the chance. As hey, pizza, it's good to see so many people. I see people all the time from different channels. It's quite a cool community. As Cost will foul off that pitch, and the count's 0-1. And Juice. Well, you call him Crayfish, I call him Grant McRae. And Shardol, I like your Giants hat. You should buy an Orange Friday Giants jersey. Shardol, I actually do have the orange jersey. There's a pitch outside, and the count is even at 1-1. Troy Melton, he's at the lowest ERA since May 24th in all of baseball. Mizorowski and Yamamoto, they're up there as well. There's their line drive to right field. This one should be out number 2 and is, as McKinstry will make the catch. And Andrew, I go to a bunch of games. I tried to limit though because it's just so expensive. I get that, Andrew, but hey, it's cool you got to go to games. I feel like if you're a Giants fan right now, the only way you can enjoy this season is if you actually go to a game and then just walk around the ballpark, enjoy ballpark food. Andrew, let us know, what's your favorite ballpark food? For me, I'd have to say a hot dog, but I haven't tried some of the better ones, so I've got to. Insane. I really don't like watching Christian Koss. And Anthony, I'm tired of this garbage-ass batting order. Says Bryce Eldridge. The 1-0 pitch from Melton will be outside, and the count is 2-0. And Spencer, I call him Grant McKay. It's basically what I call him as well. And Forbin Fiction, don't be mad, I gave Logan Webb Pitcher of the Month for June. You did. That's good memory. There's a swing and a miss from Eldridge, and a count is 2-1 on a 4-seam fastball down the middle. But how about you give us, like, MVP? Give Rafi Devers MVP. Not that he deserves it. There's a pitch low, and the count's 3-1. Hey, let me know, by the way, who you think should be MVP in the National League between Ohtani and PCA. Or if there's anyone else, let me know what you think. I'd actually give it to Pete Crow Armstrong. I really would. The 3-1 pitches fouled out of play, and the count will be full. The second full count Bryce Eldridge has worked. And Andrew, hands down a Dodger dog, and then a soft-served ice cream in a little helmet. Hey, those ice creams in the helmets, I tell you what, never had it. Would love to try that. There's a foul ball back out of play into the seats, and the count remains full. Shohei Ohtani, because you're a Dodgers fan. You know what? I don't even blame you. If he was on the Giants, I'd be for all the glaze in the world. And Spencer, you need to try the lumpia at the park, Liam. Or Leah, as you call me. They are Filipino egg rolls. I do like egg. There's a pitch inside. Bryce Eldridge will walk. He gets on base with 2 outs, and they'll be running out first. Wilson, I like max coverage Yankee streams. Him and Ace Avenue. Hey, when you ring the doorbell, I forgot the phrase word for word, but you never, go in someone's house without ringing that doorbell. I believe he says. As Bob, Diamondbacks up 3-0. Andrew, why are the Dodgers playing so bad right now? And what's going on with Edwin Diaz? There's a cool strike on the inside corner to Jung-Hoo Lee, and the count is 0-1. Andrew, UK needs a baseball team for people like you. Andrew, you know what? As cool as it would be, I would not change from the Giants to the Team UK. There's a foul ball from Lee, and the count will be 0-2. Andrew, I don't know how it would work, because the flight to England is so long from America, and the time zones are crazy. It just would not work in a 162-game schedule. The only way I can see it working would be in the NFL, out of all the sports, but I don't see that. As they're insane, that team would have 20 fans. And Pizza, you never enter someone else's house without ringing that doorbell ding-dong. There's a foul ball from Lee, and the count will remain 0-2. Anthony, what's the point of putting Eldridge first if you're going to put McRae and Cost 8th and 9th? Anthony, don't get me started. Antonio Vitello and the lineup decisions. It makes no sense to me. The 0-2 pitch to Jung-Hoo Lee is going to be fouled out of play, and the count will remain 0-2. Lee with a couple of foul balls in a row here. And Andrew, good question. Dodgers is going through it, and Edwin Diaz is got no words for him. 11 ERA. 11 ERA for Edwin Diaz. Thank God Buster Posey did not sign him. as the 0-2 pitch to Lee is a fly ball to centre field. This one should be caught by Max Clark as he will make the catch for out number 3. We go to the top of the 4th. It is 0-0. Both teams no runs on 1 hit. And hey, Wilson, come on, Bristol Baseball Club. No. I do not want that. And Spencer Wilson, Phillies don't score, headed to the 12th. My God, what is going on, Scott? Sorry. Over there. As all right, Killian coming in. Good luck. Caleb Killer Killian coming in for the Phillies. Good luck. And so if you have not hit that like and subscribe button, please do. My name's Liam. This is Jolly Good Takes. We are streaming games every day. Mostly Giants games, but we will be doing other teams, especially when I get back from vacation. It's Andrew. I'm pretty much ready to give him back to the Mets. Yeah, I mean... Hey, maybe you just make Justin Robleski the closer or someone. I don't know. You got so many good pitches over there. I'm sure you'll find a way. As good job, Lee, Anthony. Anthony, this lineup, unless Devers or Adames goes deep, or Eldridge, not much power in it. And Chardot, if you were a Giants baseball player, what would your walk-up song be? Good question. I'll tell you what. I know really it's for pitchers, but I do like Narco. The trumpets for so I do like the Edwin Diaz walk-up song. Also, but if I had to pick one, I would have the Undertaker intro. I'd have the Undertaker entrance. I'd say, turn the lights off, let it get dark, hear that ding, ding, here comes me, and I'm just going to appear on the mound. You wouldn't see me walk to the mound. I just appear. And Chardot, I read that one out. Scott, this series against the Jays is pathetic. The thing is, Scott, it's annoying when the games are so close and then you lose. That's when it gets pathetic, right? And fourth and fiction, PCA over Otani. He's just been better at his position and overall, or maybe I'm just biased. No, I mean, the WAR, I believe PCA has got an 8 WAR. That's pretty freaking good. And Andrew, Edwin Diaz trumpet song is electric. Zeze pop up to right field. Devers in foul territory won't make the catches. Oh my God. He went flying into the railing there. Let's hope he's okay. He doesn't look too happy. Hopefully Devers is okay. He went flying into the railing there. Could not stop his momentum. As insane PCA. Insane, I agree. Probably PCA. And Bob, Diamondbacks for Dodgers, 0. What? Bob, what do you mean 0? I thought it was 3-0. And Wilson, maybe it's Tan Scott. I thought he started off the season pretty good. I don't know what's happened to him. And Black Sabbath, Iron Man. And Bob, be streaming Thursday. There's no Giants game on. Bob, we will be doing the Niners and the Field of Dreams game, Bob, on Thursday. As for Tuesday, won't be able to go live on Tuesday. I'm flying back on that day. There's a ground ball to Willie Adames. Adames will fire it over to Devers, and Devers can't make the catch as it was bounced in the dirt. But my God, you got to hold on to that one, Rafi. They'll give that an error on Willie Adames. But if you're Rafi Devers, you've got to make that play. So 1 out. Sorry, no outs. Runner out first. My God, that's about as easy as it gets. You say, come on, Devers, but come on, Adames. Why do we have to bounce the throw? Just made it awkward when it did not need to be awkward. And Isabel, trust me, Liam, it really felt like a 70-game losing streak. Really, Isabel, you know what, though? If you're a Dodgers fan, you shouldn't worry. I mean, the Dodgers are probably going to win the World Series. And Pete said 2 days till he goes back home. I know, Pete, I'm not out here for long enough. And insane, poor Dodgers fans. They lost 7 games. Oh, no, I feel so bad. As there's a ground ball. This one could be an infield single as Coss is going to throw over to first. They get the out, but the runner does move up to second base. There'll be a runner at second, 1 out here. The Tigers will have their first ABs with runners in scoring position. But Insane, I know what you mean, Insane. And Spencer, more of our terrific defense. Come on. Hey, the defense was embarrassing yesterday. No errors, but it felt like 5 errors. And now an error today. First mistake from the Giants and Willie Adames. Embarrassing. There's a called strike at the top of the zone. And the count is 0-1. Riley Green batting 274. A 3.67 on base. 4.53 slugging. 16 home runs. And insane, got every superstar they want, win the World Series, but oh no, they lost 7 games in a row. How could you? There's a weak ground ball back to Logan Webb. Logan Webb will underarm flip it to the first baseman Devers for out number 2. And really, the inning should be over since he's got 3 ground balls, but it won't be. And Wilson, when do you leave for the US? I thought you were headed to the US this week, lol, but the Diamondback series isn't for a few weeks. Yeah, 26th is when I'll be over there in the USA. Wilson, Spencer, first and third, no outs for the Blue Jays. Hey, Scott, good luck. Caleb Killian, he gets wild, I'm telling you. I don't like him in extra innings because he's always got that chance of giving up more than 1 run. There's a pitch low, and the count is 1-0 to Colt Keith. Colt Keith, he's over 1 today. He grounded out in the 2nd inning. And so exactly should be the end of the inning. But Giants defense, what do you know, you know. As the 1-0 pitch is going to be just high, and the count is 2-0. A sinker at 91 miles an hour there misses. Logan Webb wearing the number 62. Tell you what, I don't know about you guys, but don't you guys just think 62 is the most forgettable number on a jersey? There's a foul ball. That, to me, that's like a relief pitcher. Not, you know, it just is, I'll be honest. So 2-1 count here to Colt Keith. There's a little kid having fun at the ballpark with his family. There's a Cubs fan. Cubs fan? What's the Cubs fan doing there? There's a sweeper in there for a strike, a backdoor sweeper, and the count is 2-2. Double play, 6-5 Blue Jays. Bob, hey, that game could keep going on then if they only get 1 run across. And Wilson, that's a 40-man roster number. I know. I've just noticed that. Like Logan Webb, why are we wearing that number? And Bob, no, that's a, thanks for that update. I'm sure Scott's thinking, come on. As the 2-2 pitch is high and outside, and the count is full to Colt Keith. Colt Keith's 0 for 1 today. As I said, there's a lot of babies at the ballpark on this Sunday afternoon game. As the fans start to roll in. A couple of Tigers fans as well in the crowd, as the 3-2 pitch is going to be a ground ball. This one to Basabe. Basabe will feed it. He will fire it over to Devers. Devers, who almost did the splits, will make the catch. So we go to the bottom of the 4th. It is 0-0 still between the Giants and the Tigers. As we are also 5 likes away from 20. If you've not hit that like button, please do. Bottom of the 4th. There we go. And Spencer, middle of the 4th. Yes, due up for the Giants in the inning will be Jung-Woo Lee, Willie Adames, and Willie Adames, Rafi Devers, and Basabe. Again, a lot of weak spots in the lineup. This is not one of them. You've got to score your runs here. But Troy Melton, another good outing for Troy Melton, who's been the best pitcher in baseball since the end of May. Hey, you know what? Everyone talks about Mizorowski, Skubal, Yamamoto, Paul Skeens. Well, they're not this year. No, Troy Melton's been the best pitcher. Even better than the Miz. Crazy, right? Also, by the way, it's so funny. At the start of the season, I was just thinking, everyone was going, oh, Ohtani, Cy Young. Ohtani's going to win the Cy Young. He's focused on the Cy Young. Just funny how that changes. Now, I think everyone would agree. Jacob Mizorowski is most likely going to win the MVP. Not the MVP, sorry. The Cy Young. As Anthony, it's funny how the teams fans will show up to Oracle because it's a nice park. I know, Anthony. And that's why the Giants ownership, they do not give 2 craps. They do not give 2 living craps about how good the team is. They really don't. It's so infuriating. As there's Mike Kruko, Dwayne Kuiper. Don't get used to seeing them together on the screen anymore because this will be their final season broadcasting together. Again, we will see whether Dave Fleming or Dwayne Kuiper's brother Glenn Kuiper is going to call the games. It's insane. I think you are describing Giants fans, Anthony. Maybe he is. Spencer, nope, just real estate. Exactly, Spencer. You already know. There's Dwayne Kuiper. Just legendary. Just absolutely legendary. All of baseball talks about them. If you're a broadcaster, you respect Mike Kruko and Dwayne Kuiper. As Troy Melton then is going to fire the first pitch to Adames outside, and the count's 1-0, a cutter at 92 miles an hour. Melton at 46 pitches so far, so slightly, well, perfectly where you want to be after 3 innings for Melton. There's a foul ball from Adames down the left field line into the crowd. And that dad, he's not very happy. He's like, God damn it. I missed my chance to get a foul ball there. And the count will be 1-1. Wilson, I know that was the Cubs forever. No need to put on a winning team when you still sell out. As there's a high pitch to Adames. And the count is even at and the count goes to 2-1. And I tell you what, Miami Marlins, 12 runs today. Crazy. The Cubs 10-2 over the Royals. Adames going to hit a base hit up the middle for the second Giants hit of the day. Willy Adames with a lead-off single. The Giants then, are they in business here? Nice stuff from Willy Adames. Base hit up the middle. He'll take off his gloves and put on the mitt. We'll see if he goes and tries to steal the base. Adames, not many stolen bases in a Giants uniform. As Wilson, I know that was the Cubs forever. No need to put out a winning team when you still sell out. And Wilson, I don't know if you saw, as there's a wild swing and a miss from Devers. The count's 0-1. That's what Dieter Kurtenbach said. Cubs are the same thing as the Giants are now. Gotta change that. Got to change that. Spencer, if I ever do go to another game this year, it'll probably be a good thing if we don't see Harrison Bader. Sorry, not Bader. White-bearded Bear. As there's a low ball and the count's 1-1. Firstly, it would be good if you didn't see Harrison Bader, but no, it would also be good if you don't see Larry Bear. And Anthony, Ohtani might not win the Cy Young, but he's definitely in play for the Silver Slugger. There's a ground ball, base hit up the middle. Willy Adames was on the move as well. A little bit of a hit and run there from the Giants. The throw's going to go to the cutoff man, and it's going to be runners at the corners. Nobody out for the Gigantes. Devers hit that one 108 off the bat. And what we say there, nice play there from the Giants. A little bit of a hit and run, it looks like. And we will see if they can take the lead because of it. And, and here we go. Hey, I ain't going to get excited until the runs start scoring. You know the Giants. It's now down to Basabe, Gilbert, and Suzak to try and drive in as many runs as they can. As Pete said, Tony Martello for worst manager. Pete said, it would be hard not to say that. As there's a foul ball from Basabe, and the count goes to 0-1. And Spencer, I'm not a fan of his in case you haven't noticed, lol. Spencer, oh, I know. Who's worse, John Henry or Larry Bear? And Bob, the Dodgers are on the board. All right, Bob, thank you for that update. As the 0-1 pitch to Basabe is going to be down and outside. The count is even at 1-1. And Wilson, Vitello, and Kurt Suzuki for the Angels. Wilson, but the Angels were bad without him. The Giants were at least 500 before Vitello showed up. Spencer, I agree. There's a cool strike at the knees with a curveball, and the count's 1-2. It's about, I know, Liam, but the way the starting pitching, the offense, defense, the hitting, and base running, it's been bad and frustrating. It's about, hey, I get it. Bad base was annoying. I completely get it. As the 1-2 pitch to Basabe is a cool strike free at the knees. He's going to challenge it, and what the fuck are we doing? What a joke. What the fuck are we actually doing? All our challenges have been wasted, and they're awful challenges. Not even a close pitch. So 1 out. And Anthony, Bear, because he doesn't care about winning at all. I agree, Anthony. And insane, Basabe, you're stupid. Why are you challenging? Yeah, what are they doing? What are they doing? So stupid. As here's Drew Gilbert. Gilbert 1 for 1 today with a triple in the second inning. Let's see if he can drive in the run. As the pitch is going to be a fastball down the middle for a strike. The count's 0-1. And Spencer, these are Mike Mart's challenges, Rams' old coach. Yeah, that's a Spencer. Some of the knowledge you've got is insane, by the way, Spencer. But no, that was such a bad challenge. As there's a ball down low, and the count's even at 1-1. Come on, Chewy. Wilson, I don't think he's quite Chewbacca from Star Wars, but we'll see. So it should be 0-2. That was a strike, but there's no challenge there from Detroit. As the 1-1 pitch to Gilbert, it will be a ground ball foul. The Giants aren't scoring, are they? 1 and 2. Easier play there for the ball dude. This is embarrassing. The Giants aren't going to score. You can't do this. What an embarrassment. Melton, he looks confident as well. Melton knows. You can already tell by Melton that he knows he's going to get out of this jam. Crazy. 1-2 pitch to Drew Gilbert. It is going to be a high fly ball to right field. This one could be deep enough, actually. Let's see. The catch is going to be made by McKinstry. They are going to tag Adamas. He is going to slide, and he is out at home plate. My God. So, William Adamas is out at home plate. I tell you what, he wants to challenge it. Let's see. Did the runner at least tag to second base? Well, it doesn't matter. It's a double play. Forget that. It's a double play as it stands. The Giants going to challenge. The throw definitely beat him, but no challenge. Bloody brilliant. So the Giants don't score. Runners at the corners, nobody out. This is why I don't get excited. The Giants don't score. This team is so bad. Come on, you've got to score there as well. What is Adamas doing? It's quite a deep ball. I expected him to score. How slow is he? Insane. A dumbass. That was bad. And Wilson, he's chewy until he does something positive. Hey, didn't do something positive there. I still think that ball was deep enough for a home run, but no. Sorry, not for a home run, for a sac fly, but no. So, Giants don't score. They blow an opportunity there. And I told you, Troy Melton, he just looked like on the mound. He knew he wasn't going to give up a run. And Wilson, Spencer, it is 0-0 with runners on base. And insane. Sometimes you just have to laugh. Insane, absolutely. This season for the Giants, you just got to laugh. That's how I feel. Just got to laugh at it. You know. Hey, just wait for football season. Wait for basketball and NHL season. But it's so bad. Just really so bad. It's due for the Tigers. Will be Spencer Torkelson, Max Clark, and Valencia, the catcher. Hey, if you're just joining us, please do hit that like and subscribe button. I know normally we were getting up to like 30 to 40 like goals, but since the trade deadline, I understand why people don't want to watch the Giants as much. So we're back down to 20 likes. That's always the target now. It's juice. Been a while since the Giants actually scored a run. Yeah, didn't score yesterday. I haven't scored so far today. Not the most entertaining stuff, sadly. I'm just looking. Didn't score since the fifth in game one as well. So that's 1, 2, 3, plus 9, 12, plus 4. 17 innings. Sorry, 16 innings without scoring a run. Hey, if you're going to be crap, at least be high scoring. And there's a called strike down the middle to Torkelson. And the count is 0-1. At least Logan Webb's looking good, though. As you know, it's just laughable. It really is just laughable. As Bob, they said the Giants don't have a challenge. Yet, Bob, the Giants are out of challenges. Zeze pitch high, and the count is even at 1-1. Torkelson, batting 226, a 315 on base, 423 slugging, 20 home runs, 59 RBIs, as the 1-1 pitch will be high, and the count is 2-1. And Anthony McKinstry has an elite arm strength and range according to Baseball Savant. Anthony, he showed everything about that there. Didn't know that, but he did show that there. And Spencer, that game's crazy. Game crazy. And there's a high fly ball to center field. That ball is carrying. Gilbert going back. He makes the catch on the warning track. Great catch there. As you can see after he made it, his chest just went up. Almost like, yes, I'm him. Great catch there from Drew Gilbert. As let me change that. In the top of the fifth. 1 out. Made up for the play there from yesterday. As that was a nice play. Oh my God, what's going on there? So 1 out here in the top of the fifth. And Brentford, I know. I apologize. As Wilson says, good job, Chile. As the pitch here to Max Clark is going to be fouled out of play. And the count will go to 0-1. Just nice play there from Gilbert. I thought the ball was just going to get over him. But he leaped, he made the catch, just got the glove to it. And that robbed a base hit and an extra base hit as well. As the 0-1 pitch here to Max Clark will be a a ground ball. This one to Devers. Devers will step on the first base bag for out number 2. So 2 down. And Anthony, I thought his defense was good. That shouldn't have been a send. I agree, Anthony. I agree with the decision to send there. I do. I think it was deep enough. I would have taken that risk. Maybe I'm an idiot. I mostly agree with what Gary Pettis has done this season. There's the replay there. You can see that he was out. Troy Melton left it. There's a ground ball. This one to Koss. Koss is going to field it cleanly and fire it over to Devers for out number 3. Well, I've got to say, 1-2-3 inning, just like that. And we go to the bottom of the 5th. Nothing. This game's flying along. I mean, honestly, Logan Webb is just on fire right now. You know what? We're only an hour into the game, and we're already halfway through. Crazy. Maybe they just want to give me some sleep after today's game, which I would appreciate. As I thought his defense was good. That shouldn't have been a send. Anthony, we can agree to disagree on this one. I like the aggressiveness from Gary Pettis. I just think good throw. Sometimes you've got to give credit to the defense. It's Rob, what's up? How's the game? Rob, I mean, Logan Webb's been great. Probably the best I've seen Logan Webb. Ground ball after ground ball after ground ball. Just great from Logan Webb, really. How many pitches is he at right now? As hopefully you had a good weekend, Rob. Logan Webb, 56 pitches through 5 innings. Maybe you could actually get a complete game here from Logan Webb. As in saying that was a nice catch. And for the Giants offense, more of the same story. Rob, they had runs at the corners, no outs the last inning, and they scored 0 runs. And Adames got tagged out at home plate. So that sums up the Giants. I would say Giants with 1 error, Adames with an error. Adames, he's not had a very good game again. I mean, he did get a base hit, but apart from that, not having a very good game. Giants, they did try and play a little bit of small ball. They did a hit and run. That worked to get the runners at the corners. They just could not drive in any runs. And Spencer, Tigers must be in a hurry to get home to Michigan. They're off tomorrow too. Really, Spencer. I tell you, they are swinging early. And they are putting the ball in play. As Isabel, when are you leaving to go to San Francisco? I wish I could meet you, Liam. Isabel, I'm leaving August 26th. That's when I'm going over there. Isabel, you're all good. I'd love to meet you as well. But hey, I know you're in LA. I don't know how often you go to San Francisco, Isabel. But if you are down when I go, then definitely let me know. It's Rob 105. My God. As there's a foul ball from Suzak. Suzak fell over there. Oh, Suzak's done. Daniel Suzak's season could be done here. He's injured. Daniel Suzak might be done. The trainer, Bartello, coming out straight away. Suzak's done. That he's done. He's in too much pain. Unless it's cramps, he's done. As, nothing like it. Jesus Christ, Rob. Scott, bases loaded, 1 out, 6-6, bottom 12. Scott, good luck. He fouled off the pitch, off his knee. Hopefully, it's just painful and he'll be fine if it's off his knee. He collapsed straight away, though. And now he's hobbling. Ooh, right on the knee. That looks painful. As Scott, the Phillies actually won. There you go, Scott. Suzak could be done here, though. He is in serious pain. That fireball right off the kneecap. We'll see. Hopefully not. I like watching Daniel Suzak. As he is just standing there, crouched over, holding his knee. The trainer's looking at it. This is not good. As Wilson, Phillies win. Nice, Scott. Spencer, touched it. Wait, what? Ouchtown, population, you bro. And Anthony, he can't even walk. I know. So it's not looking good for Daniel Suzak. He can barely walk, although it looks like he's a little bit better now if he's going to walk it off. You hope it's not like a tear or anything. It's just the ball hitting right into the kneecap. You hope it's just a little bit of pain, maybe a bruise, and eventually he'll get over it. And see, he's trying. Drew Kavanagh is standing there, ready to come in. Rob, I miss Luis Arise. I tell you what, I miss Luis Arise as well, Rob. He was so good to watch. And Scott, what happened? You guys had runners on the corners with no outs. Scott, Adames got thrown out at home plate. Yeah, Scott. I mean, it's just embarrassing. Bassamo struck out, just not good. And Wilson strike out, then a pop out, and a Adamas thrown out. Yeah. As Suzak is going to try and stay in here. Well, maybe I was being a little bit over dramatic then. I literally said his season's done. But no, he's staying in the game. So that's good to see. Hopefully Suzak's okay here. Bottom of the fifth, 0-1 count. Here, nothing game. Both these pitches have been excellent so far. Logan Webb, he's lowering that ERA now at 3.6. Giants just with 3 hits. The Tigers only the lone 1 hit. There's a sweeper slider outside, and the count is even at 1-1. And Rob, I'm a Phillies fan. Now I hope they win it all. Hey, as long as the Dodgers don't win it all, we're happy. There's a foul ball, and the count is 1-2. And insane Willie Adamas happens. Yeah, Scott, that's what happened. And Anthony is going to be at least some bruise, expecting to be replaced at some point. Anthony, you're probably right about that one. As the game goes on, probably going to be hard to catch 9 innings on a bruised knee. We will see. Maybe he's just toughing it out this AB. There's a foul ball, and the count will remain and the count will remain 2-2. But no, the Giants, you've got to get Logan Webb some help. Come on, get Logan Webb some help, please. As the 2-2 pitch is going to be a swing and a miss on a high fastball at 97 miles an hour. The count will, the count will be reset. As Suzak is down swinging, 1 out. And Scott, was it a shallow fly ball? Scott, I actually agree with this end. I thought there was no way they were going to get Adamas out at home plate. But he was quite slow. And Zach McKinstry had a cannon on him. But it wasn't shallow. I would say 9 times out of 10 that run scores. As McRae pops up a bunt here, and Melton will catch it for an easy second out. Insane. It was, I know. It wasn't even shallow. Like, to me, you should be always scoring on that. He should have been saved by a decent amount. That's what I don't get. How was the throw that far ahead of him? I don't get it. And Anthony, it was just a great throw to nail Adamas. He didn't do anything wrong. Anthony, I know Adamas didn't, base went wrong. It's just, I thought it was quicker than that. See, it's Koss. I know everyone loves Koss. Koss squares the bunt and then takes for a ball. The count's 1-0. Suzak is putting on his catcher's gear, though, so that's a good sign. And Scott, damn, that's embarrassing for him then. Well, I mean, it doesn't look good, Scott, but you do have to give credit there to Zach McKinstry in right field. There's a swing and a miss, and the count is even at 1-1. Melton at 69 pitches. Another good outing for the Tigers. New ace? Are we calling him new ace? I'm just surprised. The guy looks like tiny. I'm surprised he fires 97 out of him. As there is a foul ball off the helmet of the catcher Valencia. He's going to have a breather there. And the count goes to 1-2. Valencia, I tell you what, few players getting battered this inning. Right off the helmet, square on the helmet. So 1-2. Koss, he is going to swing a weird half-hour swing. And that one is going to be a 3-1 put-out. As he flipped to the pitcher is in time, who steps on first base. My God, what a load of poo. What a load of shit. We get to the top of the 6th. Neither team wants to score today. Neither team even looks close to scoring, to be honest. Due up for the Tigers in the inning will be... let me get it. Will be Zach McKinstry, Kevin McGonigal, and Gleyber Torres. So they are due up. And Spencer, end of the 5th. Anthony, that back injury is hampering Adamas. He shouldn't be playing. Anthony, have we got anybody left, though, instead of Adamas? Have we actually got anybody left? I don't know. I feel like we've not got anybody left. And, no, I all caught up there as well. As, oh no, did the internet just go? Did the internet just go? Let me know if the internet's just gone. Hopefully the stream doesn't go down. I'm feeling like the internet may have just gone down, though. We'll see. Hopefully not. There is, no, it didn't. We're fine. It's McKinstry there, McGonigal, and Gleyber Torres. They are combined over 5 today. McKinstry I feel like he's been their star of the game now with that throw. Apart from the starting pitcher for the Tigers, Troy Melton. It's right. Yeah, Rob, I'm always worried because the storms they get over here are crazy. So I always get worried in case a storm hits. But we're good for now. And Anthony, nope, but fuck, does it matter who plays shortstop now? Well, I mean, Anthony, not much really matters. The only thing I would say is you don't want to waste a 40-man roster spot for the lockout next year. That's probably what's going through the mind. And Adama's probably thinking, if I don't play, the fans are going to kill me. As insane. I don't buy the back injury excuse. There is nothing to play for right now. If he was really injured, they would have given him a few days off at least. He's just making excuses. Insane, you could be right. I know he does wear that thing. He does wear that back strap at home because of the fog and the stuff in San Francisco. But I don't think the back injury is serious. As Rob, is it hot where I am? Rob, it's about 90 degrees. So not too hot, actually. And there's AC, so it's actually quite nice. Zeze called strike on the outside corner to Zach McKinstry, and the count is even at 1-1. 90 in the UK, I'm sweating my ass off. 90 over here, not as bad. As Young's well, let me get this one. Right, Young Sin Atra. Welcome to Jolly Good Takes. Who's my Premier League team? Brentford, if you know who they are, Brentford is my Premier League team. Young, let me know who yours is as well. And welcome to Jolly Good Takes, as the 1-2 pitch is going to be a line drive foul down the third base line. And the count is 1-2. And Wilson, Cleveland and Chicago White Sox have resumed play after the rain delay. Nice. And Scott, is probably humid as hell there. Yeah. I mean, the sun was not out today, but I was still sweating. As, hey, not bad, and Bremer will say a baller for you. Yeah, you know what? It's crazy, Young. As the 1-2 pitch, I'm guessing you're a Man United fan then. It's going to be a base hit for the Tigers as Basabe can't get that ground ball. McKinstry then, he's had a nice last couple of innings then. So he gets a lead-off single. And insane base hit, here we go. Hey, you know what? It was another ground ball, though, and Logan Webb has been getting the ground balls. We'll see if he can get another ground ball here. As Young, let us know where you're listening from and who you support in baseball, football. Let me know. Hey, the fact you know who Brian Mbuemo is, that's good ball knowledge already. One of my all-time favourite players did go to Man United, as there's a pick-up attempt and the runner is back safely. And Wilson, no United fans are easy to take the piss out of. Well, they are. And Pizza... insane wear burner account. And Rudy Dallas, let's go Tigers. Rudy, what's up, Rudy? Hey, you know what? All fair games. I like Detroit. Nothing against them. Good luck to your team. Instead of a cool, should have been a cool strike on the outside corner. Suzak wanted to challenge it, but the Giants are out of challenges. And the count is 1-0 to Kevin McGonigal. McGonigal, he lined out and grounded into a double play. As Giants till I die. Young, nice. That's good to hear. Good to hear. As next forward, San Francisco as well. And even though we're shit now, hey, you know what? It's why I like all you amazing people leaving a comment. You're all welcome as well. So since we're one like shy of 20, yeah, if you have not hit that like and subscribe button, please do. Any fans are welcome. But hey, we are a Giants channel, but I will be doing playoff games. And I'll be doing other stuff, not just baseball, but American football, MLB, NHL and NBA. As there's a cool strike to McGonigal, but he will challenge it. The Tigers with their first challenge of the day. And no, do feel free to leave comments, as that is a ball. And the count will be 3-0. Logan Webb in a bit of trouble now. I just apologise to all the Giants fans out there about how bad this season's been. It's embarrassing. But hey, young Sinatra. Well, oh. It's not, I get it now. You're young Sinatra. I finally got it. It says a cool strike and the count's 3-1. Like Frank Sinatra, you're young Sinatra. There we go. I apologise. And hey, no, Rudy, if you're still in there, I'm assuming you live in Dallas. If you do, sorry, not Dallas. Well, you may do, but maybe you live in Michigan. It says a foul ball from McGonigal, and the count is full. And Rob, Don Nelson passed away today. He was a legend of a Warriors coach. I saw that. Not good. And insane. Bob, it's not happening. LeBron already signed with the 76ers. No point. I agree, insane. It's Ty. What's up, Ty? Again, I tell you what, your graphics were looking good again today, Ty. As the 3-2 pitch to McGonigal is going to be a ground ball foul. The runner did go. He will have to head back to first for Kintry, and they will do it all over again. Turner Hill for the River Cats extended his hit streak to 25 games. Wow. Fair play to Turner Hill. Why aren't we seeing him? Honestly, why are we not seeing him? Hey, welcome to the Jolly Good community, Next Forward and Young Sinatra. Hope you guys are doing good. Hopefully you had a good weekend as well. As the 3-2 pitch to McGonigal is another foul ball, and the count is 3-2. And Ty, I hope you're having a great weekend. Ty, football season, NHL, MMA, it's all getting closer. Hopefully it's not too far away. It can't come soon enough. As the Giants, they are a tough watch. As Rudy live in Dallas, just bet on the Tigers money line. Oh, really, Rudy? So you're not a Tigers fan? That was my bad. I assumed you were a Tigers fan. Let us know. You are Cowboys, Rangers, Stars, and Mavericks fan, I'm guessing. As I'm excited for both as well, Ty. I think it's going to be great fun. Really, the Sharks is what excites me the most. But the NFL is like the biggest sport here in the UK out of America. So that's going to be pretty cool. As the 3-2 pitch is going to be a base hit to right field. This will put runners at the corners as Lee will get to the ball. Tigers then looking to threaten and open the lead here. Runners at the corners, nobody out. The Giants, they were in this situation. They did not score. Let's see if Logan Webb can get out the jam as that ball got past a diving Rafi Devers. And Rudy, the word goes on the streams. It normally goes, if you do have a bet and you put it in the chat, normally those bets do hit. So, hey, let's see if your bet hits. To be honest, the Giants winning and losing, it does not keep me up at night at all. Especially when they are 19 games under. Looking to not go to 20 games under, but I think it's inevitable and insane. It makes sense that the NFL is the biggest sport in the UK since the NFL is easily the biggest sport over here in the USA. Yeah, insane. That's really starting to take over here in the UK. As he pitch here to Gleyber Torres is fouled out of play. The count is 0-1. And Pizza says, me too, Spencer. As Spencer says, breaks my heart for F's sake. Hey, that's fair enough. As Justin Robleski sucks. Pizza, you know what? We agree. All team up on the Dodgers. As the 0-1 pitch here to Gleyber Torres is going to be a called strike on the outside corner. The count's 0-2. Webb with a 92-mile-an-hour false-seam fastball there. As, no, Rudy, you know what? I just want people to win money when the Giants crap. Please make your money. That's all I think. Is that pitch is low. The count's 1-2. Logan Webb wearing the number. I'm not going to keep saying that. I said that too many times. By the way, shout out to you guys for 20 likes as well. You guys are amazing. Says AJ Hinch, the Tigers manager. He looks so relaxed. AJ Hinch just looks like the most relaxed dude in the dugout. As the 1-2 pitch is going to be a ground ball. This one could be two, although it'll be tough. As Damas throws to Basabe. Basabe over to Devers. Double play, but a run comes in to score. The Giants then, they are behind 1-0. Do you get 2 outs? I feel like that's like, I don't know. That's the best of the worst case scenario. You know, in this sort of game, you'd rather not go behind, but it could have been worse. So, top of the 6th, 2 outs here. 1-0 Detroit on that double play. By the way, you do not get credit for the RBI when you hit into a double play. So still no RBIs in this game. As there's a called strike to Dylan Dingler. He's super at 85 miles an hour. The count is 0-1. And Spencer, why wouldn't he? They are playing the Giants. Exactly. That could be enough. Sadly, yes. The Giants, they haven't scored in, what are we up to now? Well, we're up to 17 innings the Giants haven't scored in. Embarrassing. As that pitch is high and the count's even at 1-1. And Anthony, that's one of the reasons why the Dodgers picked up Scooble, because Robleski and Sheehan suck donkey balls. Anthony, apart from when they play the Giants, As there's a foul ball. This one, well, should look like a foul ball, is a foul ball, caught by Devers in foul territory, and that will end the inning as we go to the bottom of the 6th. The Tigers, however, do take the lead. Giants, don't get shut out in back-to-back games, please. You are already embarrassing. Don't make it any worse. As Rudy, it's been very unpredictable these last few MLB games. Seems the craziness started after the All-Star game. Hey, no, I agree with you. Dodgers, they're losing. The Red Sox can't stop winning. The Mariners, I thought they were going to go on a tear after the All-Star break. No, the Blue Jays, they're not going on a tear after the All-Star break, but they are beating the Phillies. The Phillies have been not great after the All-Star break. So, kind of crazy, really. Spencer, I say we take it. I mean, sorry, Wilson says I say we take it. I think we take it as well. As the yeah, there you go. The Athletics beat the Red Sox today. And insane. Remember when we scored 1 run in 3 games? Yeah, insane. That was embarrassing. Cam Schlittler was electric, and Max Fried was great opening as well. And insane. That's when, to be honest, the moment I knew we were going to suck is when the season started, or spring training started. I thought, this ain't a good ball club. And Pizza, insane, I remember because I'm a Yankee fan. All right, Pizza. Giants still better than the Yankees, though. So that's all good. As Wilson, whatever happened to Bobby Miller? He's supposed to be the next Kershaw. Or Kershaw, I think you meant to say. Good question. Threw a ton of gas, but I don't know what happened to him. Just not that good, I don't think, to be honest. If I was a Giants, I'd still take a chance on him, but no, not very good. So if you are new here, please do hit that like and subscribe button as we are on the road to 400 subscribers. And insane, I knew it wasn't a good team before the season, but I didn't think we were going to be this bad. I thought it was another 500 team. Hey, my thinking was we're kind of the same team as last year, minus a good bullpen. So I thought 74 wins was my prediction. Eldridge will swing through that pitch, and the count is 0-1. Eldridge struggling, though I've got a feeling he's going to go deep here. The 0-1 pitch to Eldridge is a called strike. The count's quickly 0-2. Maybe not. Maybe not. And Wilson, they haven't been that good at developing pitches. They get everyone in trades and free agents. And Pizza, I don't like the Giants at all, just like Liam's energy. Pizza, I'm only having a bit of fun. I know you are as well, as there's a ball in the counts 1-2. And Spencer, I said 74 and 78 at the start of the season, or 74 to 78 wins at the start of the season. Said 83 if everything went right. There's a close pitch. Did he go? No. We're going to get a challenge. Well, what? You can't do that. The Tigers guy just tapped the helmet, and then they said, do you want the challenge? He said no. You can't do that. If you tap the helmet, you got the challenge. It's a 2-2 pitch to Bryce Eldridge is fouled out of play. A 4-seam fastball up and in, and the count is 2-2 still. And insane, the guys who get in free agency also suck. That's the problem. Yeah, insane. Anthony, you can only sustain 500 for so long. Hey, you know what? I prefer this as Eldridge goes down swinging for out number 1. I prefer not being in the middle. You know what? Yes, it's tough to watch, but the long-term future benefits from it. So that's what I prefer. As Wilson, the free agent, we get off trash heap. I know. How about we actually give out a contract to a starting pitcher? No, we don't want to. We're always dumpster diving with the free agent starting pitcher market. And Spencer, we are not scoring, are we? Don't say that, as there's a ball high. The count's 1-0. A reminder, the Tigers have 2 challenges remaining. The Giants have no challenges remaining. Another bad thing for the Giants. And insane, we overpaid for overrated players, Chapman and Adamas. There's a called strike. The count is even at 1-1. Mets destroyed by the O's, 11-1. Yeah, there you go. Orioles, they're an interesting team, the Orioles. There's a foul ball from Lee, and the count's 1-2. Spencer, pretty much all you need to know is that we picked up Buddy Kennedy off the waiver wire. Bloody Kennedy. I've had enough of Bloody Kennedy. I don't need to see any more of him. As the 1-2 pitch is fouled out of play, the count will remain 1-2. No, I don't need to see Buddy Kennedy. Please just DFA him. I'd rather see Parks Harbor, but I just don't think we will with the lockout next year. And Pizza, the Yankees overpaid for Elliot Ramos. As the 1-2 pitch to Lee is low. And the count is even at 2-2. And Insane, I know Lee is having a good year, but we overpaid for him by a lot. Insane, yes, but I don't really care. It's not my money. That is a line drive. This one to right centre field. This one is going to be caught by McKinstry, who's having an excellent game there. And that'll be out number 2. Melton at 83 pitches. He's looking like he's going to go 7 innings here and not give up a run. That's how good he's pitched. So 2 outs. And Insane, 19 million for a contact hitter who plays decent defense at best. I think decent defense has been generous, Insane. And Spencer, you said that when they signed them. There's a swing and a miss by Adamas on a high fastball. The count is 0-1. Adamas. One hit, but I don't know. Just not a good game again. He had 1 hit yesterday. It didn't feel like a good game for him. No, I don't know with Willie Adamas. The 1-1 pitch is going to be a pop-up. This one back behind home plate. The catcher in foul territory is going to make the catch for out number 3. The Giants do not score. We go to the top of the 7th inning. This game is moving so quick. Honestly, Logan Webb and Troy Melton. This game is rapid. Top of 7th, nobody out. Drew up for the Tigers in the inning will be Riley Green, Colt Keith, and Spencer Torkelson. We're due up for the Tigers. And Pizza. Sometimes I think the Giants would be better with just pitchers. I tell you, Madison Bumgarner could hit better than half this lineup. As T-Stay Cold, what's up? Let's go Tigers. T-Stay Cold, what's up? How you doing? Hope you had a good Sunday. The Tigers are going to win this game, aren't they? Troy Melton, T-Stay Cold, is just so good. Really is. It's Insane, says Trulium. But when it comes to Giants, it matters because it takes the money away from what we can spend. Insane. But if we had owners that were good, then we could spend whatever we wanted. Like the Dodgers or the Mets. Then that wouldn't matter. But we don't. And Wilson, I still miss the pitcher batting sometimes. Yeah. I mean, as I said just now, Madison Bumgarner would have been better than half this lineup. And, 18 straight scoreless innings. There we go. As T-Stay Cold, your Tigers certainly know how to pitch. And Anthony, good. Soon I can get back to Asanine's Creed, Black Flag, after these garbage cans lose. Anthony, hey, tell you what, I'm going straight to bed after this game. At least getting a couple of hours in. No, I'm going straight to bed. As Anthony, I read that one out. Insane, Trulium, but we don't. Exactly. So I know what you mean, Insane, but I'm just saying. Just get me good players. I don't care about money. It's their money. Now, it's sad. If I was the GM of the Giants, I would say, yeah, that's not worth it with what we've got to spend. But as a fan, I just, please, just get the good players. And Jung-Hoo Lee is one of the more entertaining players to watch on this team. Logan Webb, then, I'm sure he will come back out for the top of the 7th inning. He is back out. And Insane. Or T says, thanks, I'm doing great. And Troy Melton is the future Cy Young. Hey, let's see. I mean, you're not going to win the Cy Young this year since he's only had 12 starts. But, my God, he looks good. T, I don't know if you've seen his build, but very small guy on the mound. I thought he'd be a lot bigger than that when he throws so hard. There's a pitch outside, and the count's even at 1-1. And Insane, I hope Lee opts out, and then leaves just the ownership feels some pain. Hey, we'll see if Lee opts out. I really don't know if Lee would. There's a swing and miss by Riley Green, and the count is 1-2. What do you guys think? Do you think Jung-Hoo Lee opts out of his contract? I would say, I'd say no. I'd say he doesn't. It's Anthony. I don't see any more Scott Boras cards signing with the Giants anytime soon. There's a swing and a miss by Riley Green on a change up low for out number 1. So 1 down. And he's just lanky in height. He's 6'4", lanky. That's fair enough, T. I thought he'd be bigger, more hunch, more strong. That's fair enough. It's Pizza Liam for Best Giant International Fan. Hey, There's some good Korean fans out there. I'm not going to deny. There's amazing Korean fans. There's a cool strike at the top of the zone. The count is 0-1. And Scott, yeah? And what's the time with the Dodgers? Oh, probably. Probably, Scott, you're probably right. And saying there is kind of an excuse, Spencer, since fans keep giving them tons of money, no matter how the team does, as that sweeper misses, the count is 1-1. And even though it's technically ownership's fault, it's kind of our fault too. Insane. Never blame the fans. Never blame the fans for showing up. That's not all on the owners. Insane. I think as there's a pitch outside and the count's 2-1. Yes, I know we feed the pockets of the owners, but come on. I respect fans that show up. Spencer, we had too many casuals. We do have too many casuals. I agree with that. There's a ground ball to Basabe. Basabe will field it cleanly. Fire it over to Devers for out number 2. 2 down. My God. This game is just insane. I won't complain. This game's so quick, though. As no, insane. That's a fair point. But I would never blame fans for going to the games and showing support. But I get what you mean, insane. As there's a called strike down the middle to Spencer Torkelson. The count is 0-1. And insane, Lee could hit 220, and they would just blindly keep buying Jung Lee merch. Yeah, they actually would. Jung Hoo Lee. As there's a ground ball. This one to Adamas. Adamas fields it. He fires over to Devers. Devers will hold on and set on first base for out number 3. This game could be done in under 2 hours at this rate. My God, we go to the bottom of the 7th. Due up for the Giants will be Devers, Basabe, and Gilbert. My man. And Pizza, I'll be back in an hour. Pizza, I don't even know if we're going to make it an hour in this game. I think in an hour's time, the game will probably be over. But we'll see, Pizza. All right. Hey, if you don't see you, Pizza, enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening. And this game is horrendous. You know what, though? It's close, and I like close games, so I won't complain. As Wilson going down without a fight, what's new? Hey, how about we do go down with a fight? And Pizza, I'll say that. Pizza, I'll never force you to stay. Whatever you got to do, you got to do. And in saying, I just wish more fans like us would care about winning. Oh, absolutely. I would make that known, though. I would go to the game and get a big poster and go, sell the team. Sell the team. I'd get kicked out probably if I was at the ballpark doing that. And Anthony, insane. Remember back in April when he was hitting 150 and fans were slobbering over him? Yeah, I do remember that one, Anthony. And insane. I know it's so weird. Just Korean players. I told you, I ain't the #1 international fan. There's definitely some Koreans. As Bob, yeah, that's right, Bob. No stream Tuesday. Good memory. We'll see if I can do Wednesday's game. My flight, I was planning it out. I think I'm going to get back to my house about 45 minutes before first pitch on Wednesday's game. We will see. It's Pizza 7-minute stretch. I've completely forgot. Pizza, I completely forgot. I apologize about a 7-minute stretch. Pizza, my bad. Because I can't play it now because we're back out for the bottom of the 7th. So I apologize, Pizza. And insane. It's a cut, I swear. I'm Asian and I don't slobber over Lee. There we go. Insane. I didn't even know that either. Where else are you from Asia, Insane? If I had to guess, I would say... Where would I say? I'd say India, but that's just because there's the most people from India. And so they are doing a rest in peace here at the Giants game. Well, they did, well, before the game, actually, I should say. As is that Susan Suss's parents? Or was that her dad? Do you guys know about that? Did Susan Suss's dad die? Don Nelson, 1940 to 2026. And insane, not India, lol. I'm half Vietnamese. There we go. Vietnam. And you're also half white. That makes sense. Don Nelson then. Rest in peace to Don Nelson. I'm going to have 10 seconds of silence here, so if I go quiet. Just to Don Nelson, out of respect, rest in peace, 10 seconds, I'll stay silent. So I just wanted to pay a little tribute there. So, hey, tip of the cap. And Bob, was he Warriors? Yes, he was, Bob. He was the Golden State Warriors coach. And Scott, it is funny, there are so many more interracial couples out west than compared to over on the East Coast. It caught me off guard when I moved out there. Scott, I know, but you do get that. That's probably because the West Coast is a lot closer to Japan and Asia and that sort of area. That's probably why, right? And Wilson says, see, Bob. Nice Spanish, Wilson. And says the ball low to Devers, and the count is even at 1-1. And Scott, it's funny, there are so many more. I've read that one out already. So, 1-1 to Rafi Devers. The Giants, they are losing by 1. Devers will foul off that pitch, and the count goes to 1-2. Logan Webb, great game. Hey, Giants, they've not scored in 18 straight innings on offense. They've got to break that. It's Andrew, boom, boom, baseball time. Yes, please. As there's a ball down and in, the count is even at 2-2. Melton is still in the game at 90 pitches. Probably his last inning for the Tigers' best pitcher. My God, is Troy Melton nasty. As the 2-2 pitch is high. A 4-seam fastball at 95, and the count is full. Devers going to use a timeout. And insane. Also, Andrew, what's up? How's your weekend going as well, Andrew? Well, also probably because there is less white people here on the West Coast, lol. Yeah, good point. So if you've not hit that like and subscribe button, please do. As we are on the road to 350 subscribers. Try and get as close as we can to 30 likes as well. And see, 3-2 pitch to Devers is a pop-up down the third base line. This is going to fall for a base hit for Devers as Riley Green and the third baseman can't make the play. And the Giants have a leadoff single on a bloop single from Rafi Devers. I don't care how it comes. We will take it. And the Giants then, are they in business here in the 7th inning? And Wilson, wait, did we miss the stretch music? I know, Wilson, I apologize. I completely forgot then. I was too busy reading the chat, so I apologize. As Ola Wilson, come here, stats. And Rob, I met Don Nelson at a Niners game. He was a huge man. I shook his hand, and his hand covered. Really, Rob? Hey, that's pretty sick. As we are going to get a, wow, we're getting a pitch and change here. AJ Hinch, he ain't holding around. He's saying, I'm sorry, Troy. You pitched a great game, but you're done. Going to the mound. So, coming in. Who is that? Is it Kyle Finnegan is coming in. The former Washington National is coming in. Interesting. As yet, bloop and a blast. Hopefully, a bloop and a blast. You can't go 2 straight games without scoring a run. I mean, the Giants can, but surely they won't. And Spencer played for the Celtics, Nelly. There you go. And Anthony, you probably should have made to second. Anthony, come on, Come on, Anthony. Rafi Devers making it to second on a bloop. Not a chance. He should have, but not a chance. It's not a Giants won't score. Yeah, well, 18 straight innings. The odds are in your favor, Anthony. An insane maturing is realizing the Houston Astros were the good guys. Guys like AJ Hinch were just trying to save us from the Dodgers, lol. I actually like AJ Hinch. Probably an unpopular opinion. I like AJ Hinch, but no, anything to stop the Dodgers winning. Although I don't condone cheating. Although I do cheat sometimes when I play against my brother in certain stuff. But no, I don't condone cheating. And Anthony, he shot down the line. Of course he did, Anthony. He probably thought it was a routine ground out. That's Devers for you, though. And Spencer, probably not Anthony. I think he could have if he sprinted, but he didn't. As if you are just joining us, we are in a timeout here. Where I pitch and change here. Giants, Logan Webb, excellent, giving up 1 run on a double play ground ball. And that's the difference in the game. Just 7 hits between the 2 teams. 1 error from the Giants. As here is Basabe. He's came back down to reality this series. 0-2 today with a strikeout. I was expecting that, though. Did not think he was going to keep that up for that long. As insane, Devers was thinking about what he wants for dinner tonight. So I don't blame him. Hey, how about one of Shiloh's curries? There's a called strike on the outside corner. The count is 0-1. Kyle Finnegan, the new pitcher, the right-handed pitcher, former Washington National, as I said, this season. Kyle Finnegan has a 3.42 ERA, so not great. 36 strikeouts in 47 innings and a 1.6 whip. There's a ball in the dirt, and the count is 1-1. And Scott, heading out to dinner, guys. See you tomorrow. Scott, take care. Enjoy your meal, Scott. Take care. Later. And Insane, bring Devers with you. Hey, I'll pinch run Rafi Devers right here. I'm joking, but I'd think about it, but I wouldn't. But that'd be pretty funny if they did. As the 1-1 pitch to Basabe is a cool strike at the knees. And count is 1-2. Basabe, he struck out last time with a runner at third, nobody out. Got to put the ball in play. Just don't hit into a double play, please. It's the 1-2 pitch to Basabe is going to be Finnegan in the windup. He fires the pitch. It is a gramble. This one could be 2. Oh my God. 6-4-3. No. Just 6-4 on the force out. And just beat that throw out. That almost was a double play. Thank God it was not. There'll be 1 out though. So 1 out for the bottom of the 7th. That'll bring up Drew Gilbert. Gilbert's having a great game. And Scott Lol, Insane, I'm sure he'd love it. Seems like he's always down for a meal. And he's not always down for 1 meal though. He's always down for 3 meals. And Anthony, note but unproductive. Yeah, I mean, at least he put the ball in play. See, it's Drew Gilbert. Gilbert is going to take way outside the runner. He's going to go. Basabe is going to get to second base. And the throw now gets into the outfield. And Basabe is going to get to third. And you know what? When you play small ball, you get rewarded. A stolen base and then an error. And the Giants have the tying run at third base. Hey, I like the aggressiveness. You get rewarded for aggressiveness. As he beat that. He would have been safe no matter the throw. It was a high throw. McGonigal, who's not a very tall man, had to jump. He could not get it. It got to the outfield, and Basabe got to third. So that'll be a stolen base and an E2. The Giants then, with the runner in tying position. The runner in third, 1 out. The tying run, a scoring position. As the 1-0 pitch to Gilbert is low, and the count's 2-0. On deck is Daniel Suzak. Suzak still in the game after he did foul off a pitch off his knee. Good to see. 2-0 count. 1-0 Detroit here at a sunny Oracle Park. Giants, they've not scored in 18 innings. There's a ball again, and the count's 3-0. My name's Dave. If you're new, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. We've got an amazing community here on Jolly Good Takes, and it's only growing. So shout out to everybody that's tuning in on this Sunday night baseball action. Well, Sunday midday baseball action if you're on the West Coast. As the 3-0 pitch is going to be a called strike, and the count is 3-1. And Spencer, I thought there was no way he would finish this game. Spencer, who are we talking about? Spencer, let me know who you're talking about. I'm a little bit confused. It's a 3-1 pitch to Drew Gilbert. It's going to be Finnegan fires a cool strike inside. Counts 3-2. Gilbert, you're looking to swing the bat. Suzak, yes. Sorry, Spencer, I apologize. Sometimes it's difficult because I'll say something and then because it's delayed and then the chat response is delayed, I forget what I was saying. So I apologize. I got you. And Insane, Danny Vitello cheering on his son. Hey, come on, Chili Goobat. Let's get this ball in play. Giants, runner at third, less than 2 outs already today. There's a foul ball. The count will remain full. A good splitter there. Gilbert did well to foul it off. So 3-2 still. And Spencer, good team, Spencer. They're a good team. Finished above Chelsea. Right now, we're 4th in the league, Spencer. We're above Liverpool. As the 3-2 pitch to the Chili Goober is going to be fouled out of play again. And the count will remain full. The Giants then, they are losing 1-0 in this rubber match between the Detroit Tigers, who are looking to make a run after selling Tarek Skubal and Casey Myers at the trade deadline. The Giants, they are looking to avoid to go 20 games under 500 in what has been a down season. And yeah, they were rubbish, Spencer. Good word, rubbish as well. As the 3-2 pitch is a ball in play. They're going to come home. No, they are not. As that's going to be a tying run for the Giants. Basabe crosses scores. The guy could not make the throw, the third baseman. And hey, we will take it. 1-1, runner out first, 1 out. A tie game, wow. You know what I'm saying? It weren't pretty, but that's what happens when you put the ball in play. Gilbert then will get the RBI. I believe they'll call that an error as well. Just a slow chopper to the left side. The guy tried to barehand it. let me get the third baseman's name. Who's over there? Colt Keith tried to barehand it. He then couldn't pick it up, and that would be an error. It's Basabe with the ugliest swing you'll ever see. He's spun about 5 times. So Colt Keith couldn't make the play then. This game is tied at 1. And we're going to get a mound visit here with the Tigers pitching coach. And the Giants, they snap that scoreless inning streak. Finally, they snap it. As here's the mound visit. And Anthony should have conceded the run and through to first base. And no, that should be a fielder's choice. Base hit, Rob says. I think that's an error. I mean, I do. They're going to call it a base hit. But I think if he just throws over to first, which is what he should have done, then he would have been out. Base hit, I think that's very, very generous. But I'll take it. Gilbert then will get credited for the RBI as well. Gilbert, bang, 241 now. So that average is starting to climb up for the Chili Goo Bear. There's Juice one more. Juice, how about we get 2 more here? As we're going to get a pinch hitter. Drew Kavanagh is coming in for Daniel Suzak. Interesting then. We'll see if that's because it's a righty on a lefty matchup or because Suzak's injured. As the pitch to Kavanagh is going to be outside. The count's 1-0. Insane. Let's see how this team blows it now. Oh, they will. Probably in extra innings after 15 innings. They'll make me stay up till 7 in the morning. 1-0 count. The pitch from Finnegan is going to be a swing and a miss. And the count's even at 1-1. Yeah, Suzak is hurting. He's hobbling back to the Giants clubhouse. He can barely walk down the stairs. He's definitely hurting. Definitely in a lot of pain. Not what you want to see. Suzak, get better. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. There's a cool strike at the knees. And the count goes to 1-2. And Spencer, we're such a positive group, lol. I know, you know what, Spencer? I am actually a positive person in my everyday life. But when you're 19 games under and the bullpen blows save after save, tell you, there's no reason to be positive apart from just having fun. Zap pitches outside and the count is even at 2-2. But no. Hey, I'm all for it though. I'm all for it. As if you are new, hey, appreciate everybody that's hit that subscribe button. Welcome to the Jolly Good Takes community as well. Next forward, also Sinatra, young Sinatra, if you're still listening. Shout out to you guys, as there's a pop-up from Kavanagh out of play on a splitter, and the count will remain 2-2. Troy Melton then, he went 6 innings, gave up 1 run. So that was his final stat line. Logan Webb, he went 7 innings, gave up 1 run. So Logan Webb pretty much won the pitcher matchup, unless he comes back out for the top of the 8th inning. Hopefully not. We'll see though. As the 2-2 pitch to Kavanagh is going to be a cool strike 3. Looking... and that'll be good morning, good evening, good night. There'll be 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. And insane, we've seen this movie way too many times before. Insane, exactly. And a lot of just being real. Realist, not a pessimist. And Spencer, he should have probably been taken out immediately. Speaking of taken out, they are going to take out Carl Finnegan. AJ Hinch, very, very proactive in the bullpen. Something Tony Vitello could learn. You know, he pulled Troy Melton, first batter, gave up a hit, said, nope, I ain't letting, your pitch count's only at 90, but I ain't letting you face any more batters. Pulled him. Now, right here, all right, you know what? You could get out of the inning. No, I'm going to pull you. I'm going to go to my pitcher matchup. Also, it means the game does go on for a little bit longer. Since it was a really quick game, the game does go on for a little bit longer. As, how many likes are we away from 30? We're at 8 likes away from 30. If you could hit that like button and subscribe, that'd be much appreciated. Well, let's try and get to 30 likes by the end of the stream. And insane. Let's hope that Fourth and Fiction's got a little bit of a different ending in his script for today's game. He doesn't just copy and paste day after day. As by the way, due up for the Giants is going to be Grant McRae. We'll see what Grant McRae does. Probably going to strike out McRae, but insane. I feel like you're kind of like me though, insane. The wins and losses, they don't really matter. I would still like to win, but I don't. it doesn't really bother me if they win or lose, really. It's not like the NFL or ice hockey where I'll be gutted, especially in the NFL. I'm gutted when the Niners lose. It's not going to be like that. And Spencer, 4-2 Arizona. Hey, we'll see if Arizona holds on. They seem to have the Dodgers number. It's Anthony. What's up, Anthony? Good to see you, Anthony. How are you? How's your weekend? I need Detroit. Anthony, all right. Hey, you know what? Good luck to you, Anthony. Probably on the right side of this game, if I had to guess. How much you going to win, Anthony? And here's Drew Sommers. Sommers, he's 0-2 with a 4 ERA. Up against Grant McRae. He is going to be in the windup. He fires the pitch. It is foul out of play, and the count is 0-1. McRae, batting 094. Not good. Pizza, good thing I didn't leave. Pizza, hey, game may be a little bit longer than I thought it was going to be. But still, good game, this one. I know it's low scoring, but it has been a good pitcher's duel. There's a ground ball foul. The count will be 0-2. And I'm all for pitcher's duel. I am. As Anthony, I'm good. Every time I bet on the Giants game, I come check in with you. Anthony, I appreciate that. Only like $10. Hey, you know what, Anthony? I am like people that bet against their team. It's like, you bet against your team. If your team wins, you're happy. If they lose, at least you got the money. That's how I think. Like, when the Super Bowl, I put a big bet on the Chiefs, even though I really wanted the Niners to win. Didn't make me feel better when I won, but it was like, well, at least I get a few more quid in my pocket. But still, I mean, it didn't make me happy. I was still gutted. But that's kind of what I do in big games. The 1-2 pitch to Grant McRae from Summers is going to be down and outside, and the count is even at 2-2. And Insane, don't worry, Anthony, your bet will hit. This guy looks like Tugboat. You know, Insane, you know what's funny? Me and Zim were on call, and he was scoring the game while I was talking, and he was going, oh, this guy's massive. And I'm like, oh, you mean the guy that looks like Tugboat? And there's a cool strike through on a fastball down the middle. But Cray ain't happy. He's slamming his helmet. He's like, for God's sake, why does it take that pitch? As we go to the top of the 8th, drew up is Clark, Valencia, and McKinstry. We'll see if Detroit make any moves. It's top of the 8th. Let's get to the top of the 8th. And Spencer, he is a strikeout. It's Grant McKay. It's Grant McKay. And Spencer, he is not a major leaguer. Is he a major leaguer? He ain't a starter for definite. You know what I like to see with Grant McRae? Just use him off the bench. Use his speed, use his defense. It's insane. Devers might demand a trade to Detroit now after seeing his twin. They can go out to some good restaurants. Although I'm sure Rafi Devers would have to pay majority of the time on his big contract. And Anthony, hey Bob, how do you like watching that bum McRae take out bats? Hey, look, you know what's funny as well? Zim, he was like, oh, Grant McRae, he can hit. And I said, no, he's got a little bit of pop in his bat, but in terms of average, not very good. What do you know? 2 weeks later, he agrees with me. But no, sometimes I'm wrong. Well, a lot of the time I'm wrong about other Giants players. No. Hey, Insane, what camp are you in? Are you still in the get rid of Devers camp? Or are you in, hey, he's actually been good the second half of the season. I keep him. I'm probably in the get rid, but I'd be sad to see him go, but I would get rid. But he's been a lot better. But that's because I go full youth. Just go absolute full youth. Guns blazing. Proper young team. Don't think they're going to do that. But that's what I do. Is Spencer, I'm sure they have a Golden Corral in the great Detroit area. Spencer, it's funny you bring that up. That is like my favorite place to go for breakfast when I go to America. Every time I go to Florida, I love Golden Corral. Big buffet guy. Normally, we would go at 11 o'clock between breakfast and dinner. Sorry, between breakfast and lunch. As there's a cool strike. Logan Webb, by the way, is still in the game. That sweeper at the knees, and it's 0-1. And Insane, either one is fine with me at this point, Liam. That's kind of how I am, Insane. I'm in the middle. I lean trade, but I would, I think you could do either. There's a blue to center field. Gilbert is going to make the catch for out number 1. So Max Clark goes down. quickly. Logan Webb, he's at 88 pitches. I tell you what, another quick inning here. If the Giants score in the bottom of the eighth, you could be looking at a complete game. Now, you need a quick inning. We'll see. As Spencer, no, the food there is so good. I normally go when you got breakfast food and lunch food out at the same time. And I love that. As Anthony, good news is Eldridge gets another at-bat in the eighth with no one on. That is good news, Anthony. As that pitch is low and the count's 1-0. Obviously, you're being sarcastic, and so am I. But no, hey, I don't like Eldridge leading off. I get why they do it. He walks a lot, but I don't like him leading off. And so 1-0 pitch here to Valencia from Logan Webb, who's in the windup, is going to be a cool strike at the knees, and the count is even at 1-1. And Wilson, let's get a Devers, a nice static caravan in Michigan. Yeah, you know what? He's got enough money. He can hire his own private chef in the caravan. As the 1-1 pitch is going to be fouled out of play, and the count will be 1-2. Webb, very, very good today, Webb. Credit where credit's due. Hopefully he doesn't stuff it up in this last two batters. See, he's rubbing that ball hard. That sounded a little bit wrong. He's making sure he's got a good grip on that ball. As we are 7 likes away from 30 likes. If you have not hit that like and subscribe button, please do. Let's try and get to 30 likes. As there's a high fly ball to centre field. That ball is trouble. That one is going to get down for a base hit as Gilbert fields it. His throw will go to the cutoff man, Basabe. And that'll be a double for Valencia. The Tigers then have got a runner in scoring position. Does Tony V do an AJ Hinch and pull at Logan Webb? Let's see. I don't think he will, but he should. But I don't think he will. As insane, the same movie is starting once again. Yep, I can't disagree. Insane, it really is. As Zach McKinstry, he's 1 for 2. Logan Webb fires the pitch. It is outside. The count is 1-0. Warming up in the Giants bullpen is Dylan Smith. It's Bird on the Rock. What's up, Bird on the Rock? Good to see you. How is your weekend going? Hopefully you've had a good Sunday. As the 1-0 pitch there's a called strike, and it's 1-1 to McKinstry. McKinstry's had a good game today. Throwed out Adamas at home plate, a base hit as well. As Rob, I think they have him in leadoff spot to get him as many at-bats as possible. Rob, you know what? Actually, that's fair enough. There's a fly ball to left field. McRae's going to make the catch as he barely has to move. The runner will hold at second, and there will be 2 outs. And he's not going to be leadoff hitter next season. Yeah, exactly. You know what, Rob? That's a very good point. I didn't think of it like that way. Yeah, it may not help the team win now, but in the future, it will. As here comes the best pitching coach in the league, Justin Message. Not, by the way. He's definitely not, in my opinion. Not that my opinion means anything. Just a message. Every time he goes to the mound, afterwards, it feels like it just does crap. It's McGonigal then. There's Kevin McGonigal. Tell you what, I've got a feeling McGonigal may get a base hit. It's Anthony Smith getting ready in a hurry. We'll see what they do with Logan Webb. And Rob, but it would be nice if the guys at the bottom could get on base for him. It would be nice, but I don't expect it, Anthony. I don't expect it. So, we are ready now for the at-bat here. It is Kevin McGonigal. Logan Webb in the windup. He fires the pitch. It is low. The count is 1-0. And Bird on the Rock, message from our sponsors. Bird on the Rock, what's the message from the sponsors? As he's 1 for a... It's 1 for a pitch, I was going to say. McGonigal's 1 for 3 today. He has many multiple hit games. As there's a close pitch just missing. And the count's 2-0. And Bob, he does have a base open. We'll see if he decides to use it. Logan Webber, 97 pitches so far. He's in the windup. He fires the pitch. It is a ground ball foul. And the count will be 2-1. Feels like a big moment in the game. It really does. If you give up If you give a run here, I feel like it's just momentum killing and the game's over. If you get through it, I feel like you're going to win the game. Kind of that's where I see this inning. There's a foul ball from McGonigal, and the count is even at 2-2. McGonigal, I like the way he's in his at bat. He's nodding his head. He's like, yeah. He's like, yeah. We'll see if he delivers. Good demeanor in the batter's box from McGonigal. The the Tigers rookie is going to hit a high fly ball to right field, though. Lee under it. Lee is going to make the catch, and Logan Webb's day is done. Round of applause for Logan Webb. He's gone 8 innings, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 walk. Excellent outing from Logan Webb. He pitched like an ace today, as he gets a standing ovation from the Giants fans that are in attendance. And you know what? Good to see Logan Webb pitching in August like he was pitching in June. Look, maybe the Giants would have traded him if he was pitching like this before. We'll see. As Rob, this long inning Webb might not get to pitch the 9th. Yeah, Rob, I don't see Logan Webb going the 9th anymore. I think that's out the question. I also think it's given the scenario. If it's a tied game, I don't see Logan Webb going back out there. If he was at like 92 pitches and the Giants winning, then I think he would. That's not the scenario though. And so, hey, nice round of applause in the chats. Hey, shout out to all you guys that are tuning in on your Sunday evening. Giants baseball versus the Tigers. Nothing like it, and not in a good way. So it's nice of you guys to be in the chat. It's fun as always, so you guys are awesome. I did say, I don't know how many people we've got watching, but if you haven't hit that like and subscribe button, please do. As let's try and get to 30 likes. We are 7 likes away from 30. So if you've not hit that like button, it would be much appreciated. Well, Anthony, even if Webb doesn't go further, he's done his job absolutely. Can't ask for any more from Logan Webb. An insane 24 watching right now on YouTube, it says. Anthony says 43 people currently. I have no idea how the difference is that random. As Rob says 40. Hey, I appreciate that, guys. For some reason, the my thing freezes for some reason. So I just hide it now because it doesn't change. But no, I appreciate it. As Adamus, again, he's wearing that thing around his back. As insane, you're all good. As there's a foul ball from everybody's favorite Christian Koss. And the count is 0-1. Koss down 143, a 186 on base, 161 slugging. Logan Webb, he looks like his day is done. It really does. He's got a smile on his face. He knows he's done his job. There's a pitch high, and the count's 1-1. I got a question for Giants fans as well. What do you guys think of Hunter Mentz, the Giants hitting coach? I feel like everyone talks about Justin Message, the pitching coach, a lot more than Hunter Mentz, sorry. What do you guys think of him? There's a ball in the dirt, and the count's 2-1. I actually quite like him. Maybe I'm in the minority. I'm not saying he's done a good job this season, but I think he's going to be good. That's my opinion. Let me know yours. As the 2-1 pitch to Koss is going to be a line drive. That one's over the head, off the glove of Gleyber Torres for a base hit. And that'll be runners at first for the Giants. It's Koss. Wow, Christian Koss with a single. And you know what? Bryce is actually going to get an at-bat with a runner on. A miracle. Just off the glove there. Koss then. Let's see if he tries to go. Summers is still in the game, the lefty. Alger's going to hit a little blue. This is going to be a tough play for McGonigal. McGonigal's not even going to throw it over, as he actually tried to get Koss out at second instead on a fake throw to first, get you out at second. Eldridge with an infield single, and he runs that first and second for the Giants. Hey, nice. And Rob, I don't like the pitching coach or the hitting coach. Fair enough, Rob. Anthony, I don't think Justin Message is the problem. At some point, the pitchers have to execute on the mound. Fair enough. Insane base it again. Nice. Maybe the movie will be different today. Insane, yeah. Maybe it will be. As Spencer says, yes. Yes. Burn the Rock, we need to bunt. Not a bad idea. Lee, though, takes a cool strike there. And the count's 0-1. Lee, he's 0 for 3 today. I agree, though. How about we get a bunt down? Summers, he's in the windup. He fires, he pitched. There is a bunt attempt. Foul, though. And be 0-2. So you won't see a bunt now. Damn it. It's insane. Does Lee know how to bunt? Insane. You know what's weird? I still remember him bunting for a base hit last year in Anaheim. He bunted for a beautiful one down the third base line. So yes, he does actually know how to bunt. Not today, though. And Pizza, clutch up Giants. Pizza, we ain't going to clutch up. There's no way. As the 0-2 pitch to Lee is way outside and the count's 1-2. And Anthony, this effing guy Lee. Hey, Anthony. I don't know what that bunt attempt was. I don't get why he doesn't bunt attempt on the first pitch as well. As the 0-2 pitch is going to be a swing and a miss. And Lee with a terrible at-bat there. He's down on strikeouts with an unproductive out. Terrible. Yeah, never mind, same movie. Insane. Still 2 more outs to change it, though. As here's Willie Adames. Adames is 1 for 3. He singled in the 4th inning. Not very confident Willie Adames is going to do good here. Hopefully I'm wrong. As he pitched to him is a swing and a miss. And the count's 0-1. Facing the lefty Summers. And a piece of 25 likes. You guys are amazing. Hey, shout out to you guys. An insane Adames in a clutch situation is an auto out. Insane, yeah. Hopefully he proves us wrong, but I don't think he will. There's a cool strike on the inside corner, and the count is 0-2. And as we burn the rock, as Spencer said earlier, we are a bunch of positives in here. And Spencer 1 for 5 in runs to score in position now. Detroit 0 for 5. That's why it's a 1-1 game, because not much is going on. And Anthony, I want this overrated and overpaid showed Lee exiled out this club. Really, Anthony? You're that passionate? As the 0-2 pitch to Adames is way outside. And the count is 1-2. Tugboat. Summers tugboat in there for the Tigers. He's in the windup. The 1-2 pitch. Here it is. High and outside. And the count's even at 2-2. I feel like you got to score this inning. Got to score this inning. I don't trust the Giants bullpen. 1 inning, they may get away with it if they have the lead. But if it goes to extra innings, I ain't confident. There's a ball outside and it's a 3-2 count. Big pitch coming up. If he walks him, it'll be bases loaded. We will see if the runners are on the move. Could be. This is a massive pitch. 3-2. Summers. In the windup, he fires the pitch. It is found out of play. And we will do it again. The runners did not go. Interesting. I feel like I'd take the risk. I let the runners go. I would take that risk. On deck for the Giants is Rafi Devers. Maybe that's why you wouldn't. As the 3-2 pitch is outside, it'll be a walk and the bases are loaded. 1 out here for Rafi Devers. Summers then. He looks over to the dugout like, you going to take me out? Probably. We will see. Insane. Adames walking there. It's like Eldridge hitting the grand slam, lol. Yeah. I mean, insane. Willie Adames does not walk. Now, that ball was way outside, so he's got to walk. But he really does not walk. As we aren't going to get a pitching change, we're just getting a mound visit. As Anthony, hello Adames works the walk. And Spencer, we better effing score. Spencer, it would not shock me if we don't. It really would not shock me. Now, Oni Otani has more go-ahead RBIs than Rafi Devers this season. And Anthony, actually over the last week, Adames has shown a shred of patience. Well, just a shred. And Burn the Rock, Big Smacks and Big Max. Can we get a burger bomb and home run number 98 on the boom boom counter? As the pitch will be a cool strike on the inside corner. The count's 0-1. Rob, yeah, Rafi does get paid for it. 40k per at bat. You got to come through here. As the 0-1 pitch. Summers in the wind-up. He fires. It is a weak ground ball. This one could be two. As he throws, going to be to McGonigal at second. McGonigal over two. The first baseman, Torkelson. 4-6-3 double play. Devers is angry and he's fuming and he's livid. Great job, Rafi. Way to go. The Giants don't score. We go to the top of the ninth. Wow, wow, wow. Big missed opportunity there. And Juice, big money, small at bat. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. Insane. Sorry, Devers didn't know you wanted a salad instead. Insane. Back to that comment. Would you trade Rafi Devers? Insane. You still the same opinion? Spencer, way to do nothing as usual, Devers. What can I say? So freaking annoying. Rob, Lord help us. At least he put the ball in play. I'm joking. How about you elevate the ball a little bit? Thing when Devers hits the ground ball as well, you go, oh, here we go, double play. No, zero chance he beats it out. It's better than the Rock. They deserve to lose. Sorry, Webb. Well, yeah, Logan Webb doesn't deserve to lose. The offense, they definitely deserve to lose. And Stewart for the Tigers in the top of the ninth inning will be... let me get this absolutely spot on. It will be Gleyber Torres, Dylan Dingler, and Riley Green. So the meat of the Tigers lineup is due up. Insane. Dylan Smith will give up 3 runs, and then Kenley Johnson will go 1, 2, 3. You know, Dylan Smith's not Eric Miller or Caleb Killian, but he ain't Johan Duran or can't even think of another lockdown closer now. Abner Uribe. So, yeah, you're probably right. And, or Bloody Kennedy is going to pinch hit and win, walk it off for the Giants. Could be the polar of the two opposites. One of the extremes is going to happen. As the Diamondbacks are still winning in Arizona against the Dodgers. The Rays there beating the Mariners 4-1. The Astros, Padres, that game has not started yet. As here's Dylan Smith. Dylan Smith, he's over 4 with a 2.95 ERA. And he will throw a pitch there high. The count is 1-0. Torres, he's over 3 today. He did reach on an error in the 4th from Willie Adames. And Pete said, Giants, we needed to score. Pete said, we needed to score, but we didn't, because that's the 2026 Giants for you. And now they'll go and blow it as it's 2-0 here already to Gleyber Torres. Dylan Smith in the windup. He fires the pitch. Here it is. A cool strike on the outside corner. And the count is 2-1. I was hoping the Giants would score as well. So the game could be over in the 9th. As the 2-1 pitch is a cool strike. We're going to get a challenge there from Gleyber Torres. A 4-seam fastball at 96. Let's see here. Successful challenge. So the count goes to 3-1 instead of 2-2. Gleyber Torres utilizes the challenge excellently. The Giants, they are out of challenges. And I'm insane. Glad to see Dylan Smith is doing a tribute to Bull City. Yeah, he is. As the 3-1 pitch is fouled out of play. And the count will be 3-2. And Rob, Giants are so bad, they made Kruko retire. Yeah. I think he's probably retiring anyway. But no, Rob, we suck. He's like, I can't take it. It's a laugh for every game. As the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. And that'll be out number 1 via the strikeout. Nice there from Dylan Smith not to walk him. So 1 out. Nice. Well done, Dylan Smith. As that will bring up Dylan Dingler. Dingler was the athlete I put on the thumbnail today. Let's hope he does not perform like that. There's a cool strike on the inside corner with a 4-seam with a sinker at 97. The count's 0-1. Dingler, he's 0 for 3. He lined out, grounded out, and fouled out. 26 home runs for the Tigers catcher. And Anthony, I think Dylan Smith is a solid bullpen guy. 7th or 6th inning guy. Not 8th or 9th in a good bullpen. In the Giants bullpen, Fine. Ninth inning it is. As there's a ball inside and the count's even at 1-1. And Spencer, I couldn't watch this every day if I was getting paid to. Hey, I tell you, it is tough and insane. Spencer, we literally are watching this every day and paying our money to do so. Well, I know I'm certainly paying money to watch them every day. It says a foul ball and the count's 1-2. But I get to talk to you guys. I don't make anything yet, but maybe one day we'll make a few pennies. As the 1-2 pitch here from Dylan Smith is going to be seizing the windup. He fires the pitch. It is high. The count's even at 2-2. And Burn the Rock, go 49ers. I mean, the Giants win total this year. Tell you what, 40. Okay. Burn the Rock, I think that's being generous. Could be the White Sox. As the 2-2 pitch is outside and the count is full. The Giants ain't getting 49. They should get 49 wins. Could you imagine the Giants don't win? They go 48 and 113. Or 114. There's a swing and a miss. And that'll be the second strikeout for Dylan Smith. As Dylan Dingler goes down swinging. He's had a very good series today. Insane lucky Dylan Smith. I mean, that was a good sinker. Started in on the inside corner, running the hands, got the chase. Hey, good pitch for the strikeout. Dylan Dingler was nowhere near that ball, by the way. There's a pitch outside. The count's 1-0 to Riley Green. And Rob, Pod, you think Posey would be a better manager than a Pobo? I do. I definitely do. I think he would have been a good manager. There's a called strike, and it's at 1-1. I will say, I give credit to Posey. I do like how aggressive he is. I like aggressive GMs. Not just aggressive in terms of you want to win now, but also trading away good players. Well, trading away players for prospects. There's a ball low, and the count's 2-1. And Spencer, if we go to bottom of the ninth tied, the only way we will win this is if we hit a home run. We'll see. As Rob, I do also. Yeah, I agree. It says the foul ball and the count's even at 2-2. Dylan Smith has 16 pitches so far. He nods his head. He's ready. In the windup. The pitch. It is a swing and miss from Riley Green. Dylan Smith strikes out the side. We go to the bottom of the ninth. The Giants are looking to walk it off. And Spencer, one run and we will take the series. Yet so far. One run, yet so far for the Giants. So, bottom of the ninth. Nobody on, nobody out. Due up for the Gigantes will be Basabe, Gilbert, and Kavanagh. And Anthony, damn straight fill from Dylan Smith. No, all the credit to Dylan Smith there. It's Dilated. What's up, Dilated? I haven't seen you in a while, Dilated. How are you? Dylan Smith revenge game. Yeah, the former Detroit Tiger. Dilated. I did not bring that up. Good point. Definitely the former Detroit Tiger. There's those hearts. I miss those hearts, Dilated. As let's see if Basabe, Gilbert, or Kavanagh can walk it off. As no, Giants, they are looking to win this series before going down to, before welcoming, I can't think now, before welcoming Houston at Oracle Park. My bad. And the Halloween Gloom, yo, Giants fan from the UK. The not Halloween, sorry, the Hallow Gloom. Yes, I am a Giants fan from the UK. I wonder how you could tell. The Giants out of British accent. Hallow Gloom, let us know where you're from and who you support. And Burn the Rock, Babe Basabe coming up. And Dilated, been partying and reselling. Hey, enjoy yourself, Dilated. Can be tough to watch the Giants when they're this bad. And Sunflower Seeds and Mickey's on deck for Sunday's game. There you go. Now, I'm abroad. I'm just on the water today. While I'm abroad. Well, that's not true. When I'm doing stuff, I'm not drinking water. But during the stream, I'm drinking water. So cheers to you, Dilated. And hey, hello, Hollow Gloom. Welcome to Jolly Good Takes. Shout out to you. You're born in San Francisco, but your mum's side is British. There you go. Where's your mum's family from, Hollow Gloom? If you don't mind me asking. from San Francisco. That's sick. Giants fan, obviously. As Kenley Johnson's coming into the game, he's 2-4 with a 3.94 ERA in 29 and 2/3 innings. I tell you what, the Hallow Gloom, British people are the best. I'm joking, but no, that's pretty cool. And Burn the Rock, that could be vodka. It's definitely not vodka. If this Burn the Rock, as the pitch to Basabe, is fouled out of play in the count 0-1. If this whole bottle was vodka, I'd be in trouble. Because I drank the whole bottle on stream. And Spencer, oh my God. Anthony, garbage can gate. Hey, you bang those drums and garbage cans. Let's steal signs as the 0-1 pitch is going to be a swing and a miss. The count's 0-2. Basabe swung through that fastball. Kenley Johnson not quite throwing it as hard as Mason Miller was when he hit the home run. As Essex originally and then lived in London, might have spelled it wrong. You did spell it wrong, but I knew what you meant. So that's all good. There's a swing and a miss and a free-pitch strikeout for Basabe. Nice from Kenley Jansen. Savvy, top of the day all. Much love. Let's get a Giants W. Savvy, top of the day to you as well. Savvy, how are you? How's your weekend? The Hollow Gloom, just for future's sake, the correct way technically to spell it is ESSEX, I think. Now I'm doubting myself. But that is the right way. As the pitch to Gilbert is high and inside. And the count's 1-0. But Hello Gloom, you live in the city or you live in the suburbs around San Francisco. And also, if you've not hit that like and subscribe button, please do, as we were on the road to 350. Normally, these games are on pretty early for me in the UK. There's a swing and miss from Gilbert. The count is 1-1. Although it is 4:30 in the morning where I am, just for this week. So it's kind of like an evening game, Oracle Park start time. And Anthony, no Johnson velocity has dropped later in his career, but he's still effective. Yeah. You tell you what, Bob, if you're in there, Bob, I know you like Kenley Johnson. And Spencer, is how it is spelled, I think. Yeah, Spencer, that is correct. As the 1-1 pitch to Gilbert is fouled out of play. And the count is 1-2. Savvy lol. And Basabe coming back down to earth. Insane, yeah. Insane. It was always going to come back down to earth, though. And Anthony, maybe the Giants may sign Kenley Johnson next year. Who knows? As the 1-2 pitch to the Chili Goober is going to be fouled out of play. And the count will remain 1-2. Gilbert, 2 for 3 today, so having a good game. As how many likes are we away from 30 likes? We're 2 likes away from 30 likes. A CB over under. CB, what's up? Parlay hits. Twins 1.5. Orioles plus 110. Zeze swinging a foul ball. And the count will remain at 1-2. Marlins Angels over 8.5. Mets Pirates over -115. Over -115. Plus 1,400. Hey, CB. There you go. Hopefully you won a lot of money, CB. Go and spend it. Enjoy yourself on this Sunday evening. What do you need in this game? As there's a swing and miss, and Gilbert will go down swinging for out number 2. And Spencer, you hope not. In fairness, though, Spencer, they could use him next year. And Gilbert is a 0. Burn the Rock, that's fair enough. And Insane, wouldn't mind Jensen, but we have Jansen, sorry, but we will have to get another guy that is capable of being the closer as well. Of course, you can't rely on him to stay healthy. Of course, it says a cool strike at the top of the zone. And the count's 0-1. And the Hello Gloom City went to a Giants game last month. Excited to see the Giants over the next few years. Farm system looking good. The Hollow Gloom, abso-freaking-lutely. 0-1 pitch is high. We're going to get a challenge from the Tigers, but that pitch was high, and they will lose their first one. You're on Giants plus 105. Hey, let's hope that we can walk it off here as the Tigers lose that challenge. Might as well challenge it, though, with 2 outs here in the ninth. You get only 1 in extra innings. But, no, I agree with the farm system. You know what? I want them to go young. They finally traded off a few players. Their farm system's now one of the best in baseball. Let's hope they play young, exciting baseball in a couple of years. There's a swing and a miss from Kavanagh. The count is 1-2. And Insane since said this is going to extras if there is a season next year, maybe not. Hey, probably is going to extras. As no CB. Hopefully you haven't bet too much money though, because the Giants aren't that good. There's a high pitch. The count is even at 2-2. If you are just joining us, Daniel Suzak exited the game with an injury. He fouled off a pitch on his knee, could not walk, was hobbling to the clubhouse. So that's the latest on Suzak. As the 2-2 pitch to Kavanagh is going to almost hit him, and it'll be a full count. But CB, I would never gamble money on the Giants or in general because I'm not very smart. It's Mr. Canadian Turkey. What's up, Mr. Canadian Turkey? Good to see ya. Weird to see you actually, as there's a swing and a miss, and we are going to extra innings at Oracle Park. 1-1 between the Giants and the Tigers. Tell you what, of course they're doing this. I've been up since 4:30 a.m. where I am now. I've been up since 4:30 a.m. Saturday night because I'm on holiday. So, of course, it goes to extra innings when I want to go to bed, but it's fine. And take a walk now, strike out instead. But no, Mr. Canadian Turkey, how are you doing, Hagrid? How are you? Top 10th. All right. If you don't know the rules, you're new to baseball. The rules are that you automatically start with a runner at second base, no outs in the regular season. In the playoffs, that does not happen. The bases would remain empty. But because they don't want these games going on for as long, they do put the runner at second automatically. As gobble gobble. I tell you what, 4:30 wake up builds character. Yeah, well, sadly, I'm not waking up at 4:30 and working out. I'm 4:30 sitting here and watching the Giants play baseball. But no, I tell you what, gets tiring. I am tired, but I still have fun. And Bird and Rock, Giants won't even score with the free runner. Don't say that. Come on. And Savvy, I know, yeah. The thing is as well, I'm not a morning person at all. And Dilated, they don't want to pay staff workers overtime. No, of course Giants owners don't. And Mr. Canadian Turkey, the ghost runner is at second. Ghost runner Scowie. Tell you, it's really good. Choked to death then. I tell you what, Mr. Canadian Turkey. CH Man's doing great. I've got to give him credit on his streams. And I love how you're always in there, Mr. Canadian Turkey. I can't wait till we go in there and have a good chit chat when I'm back from vacation. And Dilated, Giants had a game go to the 18th not too long ago. The 18th? If it goes to the 18th, my God, I fall asleep on stream if it goes to the 18th. And Sam Henches is coming into the game here for the Giants, looking to get out of this inning. Scott, your team went to extras. It's our team now going to extras. And Dilated, none of the staff expect to stay at a game that long. Right? And Spencer, I hate the Ghost Runner. You know what? Unpopular opinion. I don't love it. I just don't hate it. I like how it's not used in the playoffs, but in the regular season, I don't hate it. There's a called strike at the top of the zone with a 4-seam fastball, and the count is 0-1. Gooey McDougal. What's up, Gooey? How are ya? Good to see ya. You know what? I am. There's a pitch high and outside. The count's even at 1-1. Gooey, you got any bets on the game? I know we got the guy from Dallas that's got the Tigers. We've got a few people betting the Giants as well. Let's see who it is, as that pitch is high, and it's 2-1 to Lee. Lee is pinch hitting here for the Tigers. And Dilated. Bunt plus pop-up is all you need in extra innings. Yes, and Bird on the Rock, they could put a runner on third. You're so right, as there's a foul ball, and the count goes to 2-2. If you are new here as well, please do hit that like and subscribe button. And we are 1 like away from 30. As we try to get to 350 subscribers. Hopefully 400 subscribers by the end of the month. It's gooey. Giants money line here and Astros money line later. But I went heavy on the Giants, baby. You know it. I do know it. As there's a ball, and the count will be full to Lee. Lee, God, I'll tell you what, my voice going there. Lee is pinch hitting for Colt Keith. And Spencer Smack, I appreciate that. As Mr. Canadian Turkey, we have 30. As there's a base hit to right field. Lee's going to get to it. They are definitely going to wave home the runner, Riley Green. He's going to score. It's 2-1 Tigers. As there's an RBI single from Lee. Not the end of the world. You've just got to make sure that you don't give up more runs. Hold it to 2-1. You're still well in the game. More than that, you're in big trouble. And I appreciate that, Spencer. Juice. Cat's got to eat. Tigers are eating. Yeah. Let's hope they don't score anymore. As here is Torkelson. Torkelson will take low. And the count is 1-0. By the way, Giants do have a challenge now. Just to let you know. And Suzak's out of the game. So they should be better at the challenges. And Mr. Canadian Turkey, I wonder if Jolly Good Takes knows there's a candy named after him. Mr. Jolly Rancher. Of course. Mr. Canadian Turkey, I tell you what, as there's a foul ball and it's 1-1. I used to have the biggest bag of Jolly Ranchers. Where I go to college, there's a shop, an American sweet shop. And every Christmas, I take home this massive bag of Jolly Ranchers as that ball is low. And the count's 2-1. And it lasts me the whole year. And I love Jolly Ranchers. They're very sweet. But no, I'm a Jolly Rancher addict. Proper Jolly Rancher addict. So, yes, Mr. Canadian Turkey, I definitely know them. So Jolly Ranchers are the best. And so there is a line drive. This one to centre field. It is going to fall for a base hit. Gilbert's going to try and get to the ball as the runner is going to go for third. And he runs at the corners. Nobody out here. That is not good. Back-to-back base hits for the Tigers. Back-to-back singles. Torkelson, he muscled that one in there. As, hey, Hello Gloom. Appreciate you, Hello Gloom. Shout out to you. Welcome to the Jolly Good Tech community. Hello Gloom. And Spencer, Apple are my favourite. Spencer, the blue ones, whatever the blue ones are, and they're my favourite. It's Bird on the Rock, Jolly Good Ranches. I feel like now I've got to have some Jolly Good Ranches on the stream. And Spencer, 2 down on the Dodgers half of the ninth. All right, Spencer. There's going to be a swing and a miss from Max Clark on a good slider there. The count's 0-1. Peach Jolly Ranchers. Can you get Peach Jolly Ranchers? Didn't know that. And Spencer, 4-2 D-backs. As I missed what Anthony says, actually. Let me go and read what Anthony says. What did Anthony say? It was a rain delay game back in 22 before they instituted the ghost runs rule in San Francisco that didn't enter 1:30 a.m. As there's a dropped ball by Adames, you clown. As a run comes to score, they get one out, but that could have been a double play. Or at worst, the run does not score as Adames dropped it. 3-1 Tigers, runner at first, one out. What a clown. Well, now the Giants are in very difficult situation here. And this is over. A dumbass. This game is over. So one out here in the top of the 10th inning. Vitello's coming out to make a change. My God. We suck. Jason Foley's coming in. Sam Enches, that was pathetic. You should be able to score 2 runs, but I don't think they're going to. And Spencer, good teams find ways to win. Bad teams find ways to lose. And we're a bad team, I'm afraid. Sadly, we are. Hey, you never know because it's extra innings, but it ain't looking good. It really is not looking good. Spencer, that's a shame. Dodgers lost. Yeah, well, yeah, I'm very upset about that. As Mr. Canadian Turkey as well. Hey, CH man, I've got to say, the dude goes on for like 5 hours playing Hogwarts Legacy. I find that really impressive. It's Mr. Canadian Turkey. If only this was the score of the Game 5 of the 2012 World Series. Nope, we are just fine beating the Tigers. I tell you what, there weren't a Game 5 in 2012, was there? Am I stupid? I thought the Giants swept the Tigers. And Spencer says nope. Yeah, it was a sweep. Mr. Canadian Turkey. There was no game 5 because it was a sweep. Yeah, I was going to say. And Anthony, Dodgers replicating a Giants road trip. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Dodgers were so lucky to win yesterday as well because the Diamondbacks blew that one in the bottom of the 9th. They could have lost 8 or 9 in a row. Giants, they're in danger of losing here and losing another series. It's Mr. Canadian Turkey. Oh, damn. You're all good. Mr. Canadian Turkey, I believe you're 17 years old. So how old are you in 2014? 2012, 3? So you're all good. And Spencer, the Tigers scored 6 runs in 4 games and were shut out in 2 of the games. Because the Giants actually had good pitching back then, unlike now. So here is Jason Foley. He's a 4.26 ERA up against Valencia. If you're the Giants, you really can't give up any more runs. Like, really can't. 0 pitch to Valencia from Foley is going to be a called strike, and the count is 0-1. Eduardo Valencia, band 400, a 4.29 on base, 8.25 slugging, 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. Foley, he is going to be in the windup. He fires the pitch. It is a foul ball out of play, and the count will go to 0-2. And, yep, I was just an Ooga Gaga baby. Yeah, exactly. There you go. So that's why. So I don't blame you, Mr. Canadian Turkey. I only know the Giants World Series because I'm a Giants fan. I couldn't tell you who won 2013 or 2011. I know we discussed this the other day, but I can't remember. I could tell you everyone up until 2010, just not 2013 and 2011. As it's 0-2 here. Max Clark is the runner at first. Foley in the windup. He fires the pitch. It is fouled out of play down the third base line. And the count will remain 0-2. Giants, they are losing by 2 runs here in extra innings. They will have a runner at second to start. And Spencer, Cards in Boston, I think, in 13. I think that is what we said. Because I know 2015 was the Royals, 16 was the Cubs, 17 Astros, 18 was the Red Sox, 19 Nationals, 20 Dodgers, 21 was the Braves. 22 Rangers, 22 was the Astros, and then 23 Rangers, 24, 25 Dodgers. So I can do that, but 2013 I always forget. 0-2 pitch from Jason Foley is going to be fouled out of play. And you know what? The Giants Bull dudes, not they had to play there, but they've been good today. Fair play. Credit where credit's due to the Giants Bull dudes. Normally they're bad, so we'll take it. Valencia, he's 1 for 2 today with a double and a walk. And I do like the 2011 World Series. I can tell you every World Series winner. Really, that's pretty impressive. As there's another a wild pitch for a ball, and Max Clark will get to second base on the wild pitch. You really can't give up this run. Really can't. And Cards won in 2011 and Red Sox in 2013. There we go. So Spencer was right. Spencer, we suck at extra innings. We really suck at extra innings. We suck in general. There's a check swing. Did he go around? No, he did not. And the count's even at 2-2. Burn the Rock replaced Adamas with a bull dude. Couldn't be any worse, that's for sure. And Spencer, Sox beat Cards in 13. Oh, really? There you go. And there's a swing and a miss for out number 2. So he goes down on strikeouts, does Valencia. That will bring up Zach McKinstry. McKinstry, he is 1 for 3 today. Had a very good game. As the 0 pitch to him here is going to be, he's in the one of the pitch. It is high and outside, and the count is 1-0. We're actually 4 likes away from 40, so you guys are amazing. I said the like total was 20 likes today, so you guys are awesome. The 1-0 pitch is going to be outside, and the count is 2-0. McKinstry. Let's see what he does here. Foley, you've got to be careful with this 2-0 pitch. McKinstry fouls that one down the third baseline. That one is going to be in the seats. Bounces way off the seats. Who's going to get it? Who's going to get it? Better be a Giants fan. Well, it's some old guy. Can't tell if he's a Giants fan. But I really can't tell if he's a Giants fan there. But hopefully. And it's 2-1 to McKinstry. And probably won't matter. And Spencer, you're always right. Come on, Spencer. But no, probably won't matter. You're probably right. It says they foul ball and it's 2-2. 2 runs, though, is possible to score. 1 home run ties it straight away. It says Max Clark at second base. The Tigers have scored 2 here in the top of the 10th off of Sam Henches. Foley, he fires the pitch. It is outside. And the count is full. And Bird on the Rock, jolly good takes. Everybody like it. I appreciate it, Bird on the Rock. Now I want jolly ranches as well now. You made me jealous. You don't have to like it. If you find it weird, someone British commentating baseball, that's all good. There's a pitch outside, and that will be a walk to McKinstry, and that will bring up Kevin McGonigal. Mr. Canadian Turkey, I do find the Giants announcer incredibly annoying. So, thankfully, you're a much better replacement. I appreciate that, Mr. Canadian Turkey. I try my best. You know what? I always say it, the chat makes these streams. I'm here to commentate, but I also want to give you an opinion and a voice as well. There's a called strike at the top of the zone, and the count is 0-1. That was a delayed challenge. You can't challenge that. McGonigal challenges it. That was way delayed. It's a ball, and it's 1-0. That was so delayed. You can't do that. Embarrassing. How do they let him get away with that? McGonigal's looking at the Giants dugout as well, like they're saying something. I would be if I was in the Giants dugout. And Anthony, verbal challenge. All right, Anthony. There's a called strike on the outside corner. We're going to get another challenge. That was a proper challenge. This one, he looks like he will lose. As that one looked like it was a strike. Yes, he does lose it, and the count's 1-1. You know what? We got to the correct count. It's all that matters. Tigers looking to add on and definitely win this game. 2 runs should be enough, but it's very doable for the Giants. Anything more than that, probably game over. And see 1-1 pitch to McGonigal here from Foley is going to be fouled out of play, and the count will be 1-2. Tell ya, Mr. Canadian Turkey, it's funny you're in here because McGonigal is actually my favourite name in all of baseball. Obviously, because you know why. There's a high pitch and the count is even at 2-2. Runners at first and second, 2 outs in the top of the 10th inning. Foley with that really thick moustache, long curly hair. As the 2-2 pitch here, he's in the windup. He fires the pitch. It's a swing and a miss. And that's a big strikeout to hold the lead at 2. Perfect pitch in the outside corner. McRae, Carson Eldridge are due up. Tell you what, McRae, Carson Eldridge. Good luck, Giants. Good luck. And Anthony Foley does the job. Yep. And Pete said, Giants, this is horrible. Pete said, Leah, what happened to your voice? Pete said, I've had no sleep. I've called 2 games today. My voice is definitely starting to go, but it's all good. As right, the runner starts at second base. We will see what the Giants can do. They need 2 runs to tie, 3 to walk it off. As Anthony Foley slowly improving as time goes on. And Spencer may as well wrap it up, Leah. So I'm good, Spence. So I actually, now it's in extra innings, I don't feel too tired as I did. And Mr. Canadian Turkey, yeah, me and CH used to be both Red Sox fans, but then we both switched teams because Boston's ownership was absolutely horrible. So CH became a Dodgers fan. There you go. So the Dodgers have the best ownership in baseball as well. And I hate to say that, but they do. As Eldridge home run. That boom boom counter has been stuck at 97 for too long. I need an Eldridge home run. As hey, you guys have been amazing. We're on 38 likes. Just incredible, guys. Shout out to all you guys. Let's see who wins this rubber match. As wait, I need to change the number of outs. Before I forget, there's not 2 outs, there's no outs. Always ask, let us know where you're listening from and who you support. We've got people from all over the planet. And it was good to see young Sinatra as well. Got some family from Britain as well. Pretty cool. As here's Tyler Holton. Tyler Holton's one of the 2 on saves this year. This is a save situation. He's got a 2.83 ERA. And got on for Bryce so he can put on 1 in the bay and win this one. Yeah. How about we have bases loaded, nobody out, so Bryce. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Doubt it, but that would be nice. 3-1 as Anthony. Game over. They won't hit him. See, the runner at second is Drew Kavanagh. Surely we've got a pinch hitter here. Surely. As Holton, I don't know what's going on here. Why is Holton taking his time? By the way, McGonagall's gone to third, McKinstry's moved to shortstop, and Lee has gone to second base. A few defensive replacements. As the first pitch is going to be, but oh my God, challenge it! What are you doing? Buddy Kennedy's came in the game. That pitch wasn't even close. Oh, piss off, Buddy Kennedy. Buddy Kennedy, the righties, came in the game facing the lefty Holton. That pitch wasn't even close. Why are you not challenging? 0-1 pitch to Kennedy is a swing and a miss, and the count's 0-2. My God. Mr. Canadian Turkey, and my story was that my grandparents were big Blue Jays fans. I never watched baseball until 1 year ago when the Blue Jays went on the magical run. There you go. A 0-2 pitch to Buddy Kennedy, or Bloody Kennedy, is going to be outside, and the count is 1-2. Ken, 1 out. I tell you, might as well put 1 out. How could you not challenge that pitch? That was one of the worst strike calls I've seen all day. As the 1-2 pitch is low, and the count is even at 2-2. I hate Bloody Kennedy. I really do hate Bloody Kennedy. 2-2 count. The pitch, it is foul out of play, and the count will remain 2-2. Gilbert over there in the dugout. The 2-2 pitch to Bloody Kennedy is going to be a swing and a miss for out number 1. Come on. Swinging out. See you later, Buddy Kennedy. You suck. And Pizza, you thought that was a bad call. Don't watch Yankees games. They really. Come on. You suck. This dude does not belong on the roster. Where's Jonah Cox? Where is Jonah Cox? I need Jonah Cox. Shardo, what's up, Shardo? How are you? The Giants going to walk it off, or are the Tigers going to win? There's a cool strike on the outside corner. The count is 0-1. I tell you, the bottom of the lineup sucks. It just does. The bottom of the lineup sucks. And then, unfortunately, my grandma passed 1 month after November 1st. There is a swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. And then I made the decision to switch to a Blue Jays fan, but most people call me a bandwagon for it. But I can care less. Hey, Mr. Canadian Turkey, whatever makes you happy. I always say that. Just do whatever makes you happy. And Pizza, AAA Giants, Spencer, worthless. Spencer, that's rare from you. Zeze, cool, strike 3. You got a challenge. You going to use it? No. Idiot. He goes down. Out number 2. What an idiot. 2 outs. Bryce Eldridge, well, it's the lefty-lefty matchup. That was a ball. You've got a challenge. Why do the Giants not know they've got a challenge? Does Tony Vitello not tell them we get another challenge in extras? Don't tell me they don't know they've got another challenge. As there's a called strike to Eldridge and the count is 0-1. Yeah, I mean, Buddy Kennedy pinching in 10th down by 2. There you go. As the 0-1 pitch to Bryce, is a called strike on the inside corner. The count's 0-2. Giants down to their final strike. Not looking good. 0-2 pitch to Bryce Eldridge is a swing strike. Tyler Holton's fired up. He's going, yes! Sorry, that was a bit loud. Apologies. Headphone warning. Apologies there. He's going, yes. Giants lose. We stink. Yes, we do stink. Giants don't win the series. They drop this game in extra innings. Tigers 3 runs on 6 hits, 1 error. Giants 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error. Embarrassing. Giants 1 run in 22 innings to end the series. Mr. Canadian Turkey, that's what I told CH, and they got him to realize they wanted to become a Dodgers fan. And now we are both happy watching baseball. There you go. And Pizza, bye Liam, see you later. Pizza, sorry if I took your time. I know you had to go, so thank you, Pizza. And Anthony, I can't even blame Sam Henches. Spencer, sell this team to somebody who wants to win. Johnson and Bear. Juice, well, by the way, also, 20 games under 500 now for the Giants. It's getting worse, folks. And Juice, well, folks, looking at a new week with 99 problems, and Giants aren't included. Can't let a game compete with real-life issues. Shaka, find your peace, exhale, and stay stoked. Yes, everybody, I'm going to get to bed because we hit 41 likes. The chat's amazing today. I did not think we were going to get that many, so you guys have been amazing. Bird in the Rock, what a great web start. T, GG's, hey. GG's, T. Tigers, good luck the rest of the season, man. Hopefully they make the playoffs. I do like Detroit. Got good young players. McGonigal, Dingler, Max Clark. They're a very good, young, entertaining team to watch. So in all seriousness, I do hope, as the Hallow Gloom, hey, I appreciate you for subscribing, the Hallow Gloom. You're the man. GG's. Hopefully I'll see you here in the future as well. Stay safe, everybody. I'll do one final shout out. We'll be live tomorrow for the first pitch between the Giants and the Houston Astros. Yeah, team, I wish you all the luck the rest of the season. So, apologies, my voice is just dying here, so I apologize. Tomorrow we will be live. What time tomorrow? Right, let me think about this properly. 6:45 on the West Coast, 9:45 on the East Coast. Mr. Canadian Turkey, goodbye now, please, for the love of God, get yourself some water. I'm going to be chugging this water at the end, so I appreciate everybody. As Houston Cheetahs, hey, talking about AJ Hinch, we are talking about the Cheetahs now, but everybody, Pizza, Canadian Turkey, Tea Stays Cold, the Hallow Gloom, also young Sinatra, anybody that joined, Dallas, if Dallas is in here, Mr. Canadian Turkey, Bird on the Rock, Anthony, Pizza, Spencer, Scott, Juice, Shardole, Anthony, I think you already said Anthony. We had a few Anthonys in there, though, as well. So that's fine saying it twice. Shout out to all you guys. Gooey as well showed up. Gooey, I apologize. Dilated. It was good to see Dilated and Savvy as well. CB as well. Sorry you lost your bet. I know a lot of you guys at the Giants today, and they let you down. And Bird on the Rock, you know what? If it was vodka, you actually would have seen me go tarps off. It's Andrew. I always know as Andrew as well. Thank you, Andrew. Shout out to you. Enjoy the rest of your weekend and your Sunday evening. Hashtag LateGan. Take care all. The Giants didn't win. Tomorrow it'll be Blade Tidwell on the mound. Until then, as I said, always fun talking to everybody. Great community. Great people. Go Giants. Tough year. My voice needs to recover. 2 streams in a day for me. I need to get some sleep. Goodbye, everybody. Take care all. I'm Liam. This is Jolly Good Takes.
Thank you. Thank you. See you next time. It was a blast. That's all.